rico es ser latino. ¡Hoy se ve!
Ey, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Ey, muchas novias. Hoy tengo a una, mañana otra. Pero no hay boda. Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Ey, muchas novias. Hoy tengo a una, mañana otra. Ey, me las voy a llevar a todas pa' un VIP, un VIP. Ey, saludan a Titi, vamos a tirar un selfie. 6 chis, que sonríen las que ya les metí en un VIP, un VIP. Ey, saludan a Titi, vamos a tirarnos un selfie. 6 chis, que sonrían las que se olvidaron ya de mí. Me gustan mucho las Gabriela, la Patricia, la Nicole, la Sofía. Mi primera novia en Kinder María y mi primer amor se llama Batalía. Tengo una colombiana que me escribe todos los días y una mexicana que ni yo sabía. Otra en San Antonio que me quiere todavía y las de PR que toditas son mías. Una dominicana que juega bombón, ey, uva bombón. La de Barcelona que viene en avión y dice que me hizo de cobrón. Ya lo que fue con mi corazón. Quisiera mudarme con todas por una mansión. El día que me case te envío la invitación. Muchacho, deja eso.
Antes tú me pichabas, ahora yo picheo. Antes tú no querías, ahora yo no quiero. Antes tú me pichabas,
las mujeres en el mundo entero
antes tú no querías,
perreando sin miedo.
No, tranqui,
Yo perreo
sola.
Ey, 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 mueve.
Yo perreo sola, perreo sola.
Ok, ey, mi vida anda fugado y yo quiero que tú me lo escondas. Agárralo como bonga, se metió una que la pone cachonda. Ey, brinca en lo alto y no en lo hondo. Ey, si te lo mato no me llames, que esto no es pa' que me ames. Si tu novio no te, pa' eso que no. Ey, en el perreo no se quita. Y se pone bella, ey. Me llama si me necesita, ey. Pero por ahora está solita y yo perrea. Bienvenido a la fiesta más grande del mundo entero. Ey, yo la conocí en mi Africa. Ella sabe que aquí hay tickets. Quiere que yo se la aplique, que paga se la trafique. Ey, voy a llevarte pa' PR, mami, pa' que veas cómo es que se perrea. Trae a tu amiga si te gustó la idea. Dile que esta noche vamos a janguear. Ey, qué rico lo vamos a pasar. Aquí nadie se va a casar, pero tú te vas a querer quedar. Ey, aprovecha que estoy soltero, single.
Para ustedes, para que se lo gocen.
Estás escuchando música de Puerto Rico, de los barrios y los caseríos. Ella viene por ahí. Ella nunca llega sola. Todos los bandidos que sueltan la pi. Ey, que esta noche lo que haya. Perreo, baby, sobreteo, baby. De atrás, baby, hasta abajo, baby. No te quites, baby, en la disco, baby. Ey, perreo, baby, sobreteo, baby. De atrás, baby, todos los latinos, baby. Ey, hasta abajo, baby. Buenas tardes, California. Mi nombre es Benito Antonio Martínez Ocasio. Y si hoy estoy aquí en el Super Bowl 60, es porque nunca dejé de creer en mí. Tú también deberías de creer en ti. Vales más de lo que piensas. Créeme. Dime, a tú es lo que tú querías.
Por el poder que se me otorga, los declaro marido y mujer.
Puedes besar a la novia.
Lost in the words that we speak. I don't even wanna do this anymore. 'Cause you already know what you mean to me. And our love's the only war worth fighting for. Wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow. So I'ma love you every night like it's the last night. Like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I'd wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you.
Mientras uno está vivo, uno debe amar lo más que pueda.
Good morning, everyone. There we go. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
and welcome to the Front Porch.
Buenos días. Aquí está en la Porsche delantero.
I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
Good morning, everyone. I am the co-host for today. My name is Brandon Adams. Let's get it, Kimber.
We getting ready to get started. So, I have on the phone Miguel Clatter. You ready?
Sí.
All right. Good morning, everyone.
Buenos días.
I'm your host, Kimber
Mi
White
gente.
Dupree.
I am your co-host for the day, Brandon Adams. And we are live.
We are live. Mikey, you here?
Sí.
See, all right. And so, in celebration of last night, I have Miguel Clatter, who is on the line from Dallas, who's taking some time out from completing business today. Go ahead and tell our listening audience good morning.
Buenos días, mi gente.
Last night was, if you missed it, if you purposely missed it or you have avoided social media, it was a celebration of the Latina community and my friend of pretty much all my life. We were talking about it, and I was like, you know what? Let me call you this morning. So, Mikey, what'd you
Yes.
feel about the show last night?
The show was awesome. I think the NFL and the United States, period, needed this. With everything that's going on right now in this world, it's just amazing to see all of us come together for this celebration, for the Super Bowl.
Absolutely. So, what did you think of the representation of all of the different representations of the Hispanic or Latin speaking countries?
I thought the representation was awesome because he shouted out every Latino culture, every flag was shown, and that's what this country is about. It's about coming together and uniting all as one because without the Spanish culture, I mean, you wouldn't have half the stuff that you have now.
Any particular thoughts that you want to share before you get to work? Because I know you let me drag you out of your routine, and I appreciate you so much for that.
The only thing I want to say and share with the people is that you have to be open-minded to what's going on in the world today because without Spanish culture or without any culture, what do you have? This world is made up of different cultures, and from my perspective, without that, you have nothing.
Absolutely. Well, I'm not gonna hold you up anymore. I appreciate you so much for calling in this morning or letting us call you and interrupt your day. And we're gonna meet on the dance floor pretty soon.
It's all good. We can salsa all night, baby. I love it, you know?
Love you. Talk to you later.
Love you much. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye bye. So y'all, it's the front porch. It's the front porch with the hype edition because me and Brandon been going back and forth on social media pretty much all yesterday. But this long awaited for Brandon Adams to be with us on the front porch this morning. Good morning. How you doing?
I am great this morning. I cannot complain.
Yeah, and right now there's so many different things that are taking place. Any place I can find joy and have joy, I'm going to push and promote. And I hope that you all, as you are listening to the show this morning, that you enjoy the opening with some of the music from the halftime show from Bad Bunny. Now, it's Movie Monday. We still gonna play the movies. We already have them ready for those of you who may be having some angst about like, oh, we're gonna skip the game today. We are not. But it's so good to have you here.
I appreciate it.
It's a long time coming because
Definitely.
Life is life. But yeah, it's carnival season. This is one of your times of the year to enjoy and get into the things. And every weekend,
Every single weekend.
y'all doing something.
Like, I mean, as you can see, I got my Lundi Gras outfit. Like, I may have to run out because we have a Lundi Gras thing to do today.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's busy.
It's real busy.
It's
It's exciting. I feel like this particular carnival season, like since we had COVID, like we've been doing Mardi Gras, but this one feels a little less angsty or less, I don't know, it feels a little more normal.
Agreed. I can say, honestly, from my perspective, that it seems like people have gotten out more because they've gotten over their fear of COVID.
Mhm.
Because, I mean, the first couple of years, you have to think about it like COVID still It's still around,
Yes,
but
it still is here.
people were like, "Oh my God, the big thing that happened with us was when COVID hit in 2020. It was from Mardi Gras.
Mhm.
That's what pretty much put most of New Orleans down for.
Quite a while.
Yeah.
Quite a while. And now that we are we're not on the other side of COVID, we are learning to coexist with COVID. I noticed at the places that I've been with regard to carnival stuff, people look a little more relaxed. Not that we didn't do it, because we still were outside, of course, but this year feels a lot more okay. I think we're okay. We're still checking out because people are the flu is still here. This is cold and flu season, but I don't feel like we were as stressed, because I feel as if several years after COVID, we were just like,
It's more of a sense of normalcy now. That's basically what it is. Like, people have gotten back to their normal routine. So carnival is a normal routine for most people in New Orleans. So now they feel more comfortable with it. So I guess right now it is kind of laxed up a little bit. So we're getting back ready.
I hope so. Y'all, it's the Front Porch. Stay here, because we're going to take this quick break and we're going to come back with it. It is Movie Monday, so stay tuned. We'll be right here on the other side of the break.
Let's go.
Missed a show? Want to hear that guest everyone's talking about? WBOK is now streaming on all your favorite podcast apps. Just search WBOK Media, hit download, share with a friend, and don't forget to rate your favorite shows 5 stars. Because when our voices are heard, our impact grows.
Tired of the impersonal, one-size-fit-all style of banking? You deserve a bank that delivers exceptional service and personalized attention to your needs. That's the Home Bank Standard. Since 1908, Home Bank has been a trusted financial partner for businesses and families, because we go the extra mile to help you reach your goals. See for yourself why Home Bank is good for business, good for life. Stop by any New Orleans area location or find out more at home24bank.com. Home Bank, member FDIC.
My wife was frying okra. She's from Mississippi, so that's her favorite thing to do. She left the burner on high, and it didn't take long to ignite. So I ran to the stove, grabbed the pot, and that's when I got burned from a grease fire. And yes, the pain was, it was bad. Oh, Blue Cross treated me great with the recovery process. On the financial side, it would be expensive without Blue Cross. And that's what I was worrying about, because I was out of work for 3 months. I'm Chad. I'm from Baton Rouge, and I had Blue Cross for 10 years. I don't eat fried okra. That's the funniest story.
Louisiana Blue. The right card, the right care.
LifeCare provides valuable whole life insurance to cover final expenses such as medical bills, burial costs, and unpaid debt. A final expense insurance policy is fast, easy, affordable life insurance that's available to anyone between the ages of 50 and 80. No medical exams, no lengthy questionnaires, and no waiting period. The application process is quick and easy. You can even apply without having to undergo a medical examination. Just answer a few questions and we'll do the rest. With the average funeral cost skyrocketing to $11,000 and Social Security only paying $255, you need simple, affordable peace of mind for you and your whole family. Don't leave behind unpaid expenses that, if left unattended, will burden your family tremendously. Benefits include a guaranteed premium that will never increase, a guaranteed cash value, and a guaranteed death benefit that can never decrease. To find out how you can get final expense insurance with a guaranteed lifetime rate lock, call LifeCare at 800-571-9955. That's 800-571-9955. 800-571-9955.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
And I am your co-host, Brandon Adams.
And on the other side of the glass is Jared. It is still Black History Month. Shout out to all the Aquariuses because it's Aquarius season. And one of my favorite Aquariuses outside of my kid is this lady right here, Angela Davis. You know, shout out to her. Listen, Black History Month. Afro-Latina influence last night.
Okay.
Can't have the music without the drums.
You ready for
Where
this?
the drums came? Where the drums came from? And did you hear or understand him when he shouted out Africa in the first 30 seconds of him stepping out?
So I did. I paid attention to it. Like, let me say this, and I've been waiting to say this because I want to say it on social media.
Yeah.
It was the reason I'm not gonna say it wasn't a bad show. Let me not say that.
Good show.
It was the thing that got me what it was, that the political climate that we're living in right now. It sucks that we have to send subliminal messages like this.
Oh, it wasn't no subliminal.
It was intentional.
It was very
It was
overt.
intentional.
Yeah.
And it hit home because if you read the news this morning, the person that it was meant for had all kinds of stuff to say.
Of course.
He had all kinds of stuff to say this morning. So it was intentional, but I hate that the way this political climate is going, that we have to do stuff like this.
The unfortunate reality is we stopped punching people in the face a long time ago. And what I mean by that is people have been saying a lot of stuff, talking crazy for a long time. Y'all been listening to this man call people all kind of crazy stuff for ages, and the people who follow him have followed suit. Again, people not used to getting punched in the face no more, right? And it's frowned upon to be punching people. But I promise you, I'll smile in my mugshot if you take the disrespect to a certain place. And the person who a third of America voted for under the guise of the cost of eggs, under the guise of the illegals are killing us, when your own homegrown, white, male, Christian, domestic terrorists have been knocking off women from your community, have been having sex with children in your own community. And now that it's being revealed, y'all couldn't believe the people that were saying it. So I'm not surprised by the people who are upset by what they saw or what they're seeing with the coloring of the United States. Y'all had an unfair advantage. And if you are white and you are poor, got teeth missing out your face, it's not because we took your jobs, baby. It's because you were unapplicable. We have jobs that you can't get. So then what is your real enemy? And most people never look within to determine where their mess up is.
I agree with that.
And that in and of itself, I hate when people of other nationalities sign on to the least of us, which is white people. White people have never been the majority in the world. Never. However, they've been the most violent. And you know that they've been the most violent because they've been the most violent to each other. So if they don't care about themselves,
you know they don't care about us.
They don't care about us. And then the most aggravating thing for me is negotiating with people you know who don't care about you is insane. At some point, it's got to stop. Like that piece, me asking you to treat me fairly when you're not. Yeah, okay. I'm good on that. And this particular climate, like I said, if people were still getting popped in the mouth, people be watching a little bit of what they say. But that's even within our community as well.
True.
We have a lot of bullying that happens in our community on a regular basis. And because of money, people let a lot of people slide. I don't care how much money you have, how much money you're going to have. If you're the fat kid who could not capitalize on your looks but now have the money, you still ain't nothing. You still trying to get to a point where people are going to accept you, and you're not. So be a kinder person. Don't build a higher wall. Make a longer table. But if you build a higher wall, now you're a target. And then you're going to be complaining about people coming after you because you've set yourself up that way.
True. I mean, you got to think about it. Like, I'm 100% in agreement with you. Like, kindness brings on so many more levels of happiness. So the people that are frowning and miserable and, like you said, the fat kid that was uncool in school now has
a lot of
millions of dollars. That don't stop you from being don't stop you from being a sucker.
Yeah, you still a fat kid.
That don't stop you from being a sucker.
It don't matter how much you brag. It don't matter how much you rub elbows with people. You still a fat kid that nobody likes. And the reason why nobody likes you is because instead of being kind, you decide to show and flex. But the flex is that even with all that, nobody still want to hang out with you.
100% agreement.
Nobody still wants to hang out with you.
100% agreement.
And if you look around the area and the people who are willing to hang around you is because they won't hang, other people won't hang with them. So now y'all have become the group of sore losers. And that's sad for you. I really want some people to get some healing on this life's journey. I mean, especially if you've crossed a certain age, I need you to get your life together. Anyway.
What's happening?
So a whole lot of different things happen in the community, a whole lot of things that are happening globally, and then there's a whole lot of things that's happening nationally. Politics, a lot of people who tell me things like I'm not political, I immediately walk away because the skin color here, just being in America and having skin color that is not white, is politics.
Right.
Politics is dealing with you. Women, you don't have the option to not be involved in politics because politics is involved in too much of our bodies. Education, you're not political, but Johnny can't read, Johnny can't do math, Johnny don't know left from right. We are not okay. And within our community, the thing I hope we get past is don't tell my child what to do.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Don't tell my baby what to do.
That is one of the main reasons I left the education field. One of the main reasons, because the way these parents are set up, I'm not even going to say the kids.
It's not the kids.
The way these parents are set up, they are like, they pacify, glorify stupidity, but they pacify the kids and make them feel like they do no wrong. Like your kid can come in a classroom right now, cuss out all the teachers in the classroom, and the parent is going to be like, what did you do to my child? This is now that climate is worse than the political climate we live in. Because these parents right now are doing the most, and it's so annoying.
So as a parent, I have one last child in high school. She graduates in May. I have a 33-year-old. She's not my biological child, but she's my child nonetheless. I have grandchildren. Right now, Mardi Gras, we have parades. That don't tell my kid what to do might cause your kid to lose their life. And you have to really be mindful of when people are saying this, because there are some people who will say, okay, and then the protection or eyes you had on your kid are now removed.
Right.
But then if something happens to your kid, why didn't you say anything?
Or why you didn't do this? Why you didn't do that?
You said, don't tell my child nothing. And that's extreme, but like people really just throw out just any old kind of thing, just be saying any old thing and then expect a different result, which is insane to me. Like you said, don't tell your kid nothing I didn't. And this is unfortunate, but
that's a harsh reality.
Yes, that's a harsh reality. And I am still in education, not all day long. I still teach, and I'm happy to. I enjoy teaching. I enjoy seeing the light bulb go off above the head. I don't enjoy not holding people accountable, because there's accountability to go around. There's accountability for students whose emotions are unregulated and need to find better actions, because your feelings are valid. I am from the generation of like, suck it up and move on. Don't acknowledge how you're feeling. And that's not good.
Right.
It's not good, because we're unpacking things that we didn't realize were causing us trauma, harm, physically, emotionally, mentally, whatever, that do whatever it takes to get it, accomplish the mission, and how that's left many of us now. I want to be able to have the conversations with the kids about how you feeling. My ego can't be involved in doing that, because some of us get into this hierarchy respect thing, and we capitalize off that and miss saving a child. But then on the other side of things, we have adults who just out here being reckless with kids too. Because if I see another report about somebody that hunched some kid, I'm just like, what is going on? What is the hiring process? What is that? What is the
I feel
vetting
like
for
that is the craziest thing in the world. Like, I can't even say in America.
I don't look at any child and go,
Right.
That's
like, there are grown adults out here in these streets that are looking for love every single day, and you got to go hunch a 15-year-old?
Listen.
Come on, man. Let's be real.
And
Let's
the
be real.
and the gross details that are in the Epstein files are nauseating. Nauseating. And for the black people who voted for him or didn't vote or voted independent, you are also responsible here for still not punching
People in the face.
poopy droves in the face. Long time ago. I mean, when they talked about how they rated or evaluated the girls, children, with his finger, sir. These are sir. We don't have enough people mad about this. White women, y'all are not mad enough about this because these are your nieces, your nephews, your daughters. What is the deal? And the laws continue to push to lower the age of consent so that they can have sex with kids. But nobody, we keep looking straight on that. Nobody will address that. And that is insane.
Yeah.
And within our community, this is where it hits us. Oh, she was fast. No, he was an adult predator. Oh, he was ready. Ma'am, you are a predator. And you should be in jail because nobody has the right to take children's innocence.
And I mean, you got to realize it. Like, do you think about when we were in school? How many of them older cats used to come around school?
A lot.
In they nice cars.
Grown goofies who couldn't entertain grown women.
And it's crazy. Like, I'm looking back at it now, and it's like, man, like, this was predatory behavior at a young age, but the girls thought it was cool.
Well,
because they was giving them the money.
The community thought it was cool because you also got girls who were from situations that did not have means. So giving you $50 pair of tennis shoes, giving you $100 jacket, yeah, that looked like something. It's predatory, but nobody addressed it because parents or moms or dads, whomever, aunties, oh, okay, well, you taking care of this for me. You taking this off of my hands.
Right.
Yeah. The community is at fault. Churches are at fault. Churches and pastors who you know where this takes place. Why are we not addressing this? School communities, yeah, at some point there's some mandated reporting and you see people get arrested and go to jail, but this stuff is happening a lot.
Every single
day. Happening, and we refuse to address that. So the deflect is to place the blame on a child or place the blame on circumstance. I'm just a man punching him out. Yeah. I'm punching them out. People need to be popped. For real.
100%.
For real. So that's right now got me. What are we doing? How do we get through this? And how do we protect us? I want everybody to be happy, but I'm more the higher importance placed on our community and how we can get us better through health, physical, emotional, mental health, and connecting families, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it's not on that, I'm really not a whole lot invested into it, but we have to find micro ways into making macro impacts. And so any ideas or any suggestions on how we can do that?
I mean, community involvement always is key, but it's how do we get the community engaged with this one? Like, you're speaking on it, but how many other people are going to speak on it? So it has to be put at a broader spectrum, I would guess. I mean, I don't know specifically how we could do it.
Mm-hmm. What's a small thing you see that needs to be righted? Okay, you're getting ready to go participate with an institution that you've been a part of and you have a pure affinity. There's some things that you see in there that need to be fixed, and it's a small thing that can go a long way. Anything you could pick out of there.
Which institution you talking about now?
Oh, good Lord. The one you're going to today.
I mean, so to be honest, when we got rid of that board, that was big for me.
Okay.
Like, that put discipline in so many young African-American males in this city that have turned out to be great people. And you see the difference, even at that school. I love my school. Love it. Love it to death. But you see the difference because the discipline isn't there anymore as much as it was when we were there. Like, when I talk to some of these students now over there, I tell them what, I'm going to give a prime example. I tell kids how Coach Dixon was a mentor for me. They be like, man, that's not even the same person y'all talking about right now.
Yikes.
like they don't even realize how much of an impact this man had on young African American males that went to St. Augustine High School.
Mm-hmm.
They see him now; he's a disciplinarian now, but they don't know what he meant to us. So again, and it wasn't just because of the board; it was just his persona, his mental was on a different level now. He had to tone it down now because, again, we go back to don't tell my kid nothing.
I mean, but that's happening all over. If you go to church, there's going to be a parent who's going to say that.
Correct.
Even though the kid is running around, turning cartwheels, flipping and whatnot throughout the building, may cause injury to themselves or somebody else. Hey, don't tell my kid nothing. Okay. Okay. You know, when Man busts his head, I didn't tell him nothing, but is that the goal that you want? Like, we have to find ways to communicate what it is. In terms of generations, though, right? The school I graduated from, McDonald 35, is not the school that it was that I went to, right? Colors are still the same, mascot's still the same, new building.
Right.
But it wasn't the same school that my parents went to. It wasn't the same school. It isn't the same school I went to. But every generation or every generation will get different iterations, even if the staff stay there, because that staff also, the things I was doing as a young teacher, I wouldn't even look to entertain now. So I think because particularly Generation X, we got this bad. We have become the silent generation. And the baby boomers, we have become them.
But we
get off my lawn, get.
We are silent, but we are not silent when it comes to our kids. We don't want anybody telling our kids what to do or try to help our kids. So think about this. Like when we were younger, and I'm just giving my prime example, my block, if I did something down the street by Miss Ann's house, by the time I got home, I done got 5 whippings, plus my mom and my daddy gonna whip me. Nowadays, if I tell my man something down the street by my house, by the time he get home, his mom and daddy gonna want to come try to do me something. It's different.
So then we have to recreate our relationships that we had, because the one thing we have never addressed, I don't think we've addressed well enough, is when Katrina happened, the neighborhood was obliterated. Some neighborhoods went back to because they didn't have the damage, so they were able to go back into their regular community. But Gentilly ain't Gentilly that I grew up in.
Right.
The 7th Ward by the St. Bernard Project, Phillips and all that ain't the same no more. All of those things are different, so therefore you have different influences that are in those neighborhoods now. We have to rebuild the community by talking to the people in those communities to, first of all, see what the overall goal is, because everybody may not have one, which is really what plagues us the most when we're trying to get motion or get movements going. Everybody don't have the same objective. Some people just want money, and you can see those people who want money. But the problem with the people who just want money, betrayal, please know they have a price. So those are people, I mean, it's great to start with those people, but not keep them in their central location, because what they do with their money is create advantages for themselves and not for the community.
Yeah, and then they're gonna move out that community.
Right, and they move out of the community. So we have to go back in. Some of us feel like we too big to do what we used to do, but if we want to see some impact that moves from the bottom up, you got to start at the bottom and clean it up, moving upwards. Because the people at the top don't need it. They're all right.
Right.
But the people who need that, who need the support, oh, that's them down there. Them down there can make it up to that top if we're all working together. But again, people at the top, they set themselves up as a target, because right now they're starving the people from the middle down. And when people get hungry enough, they're coming to get it. They're definitely coming to get it.
Yeah, I mean, and New Orleans culture has always been crab in a barrel. So
really, that's not been my experience.
So I'm gonna tell you, It's been when a person sees someone has more than what they have, they are gonna try to reach up to be like, hey, they're gonna ask for a handout first. After that handout fails, they're gonna be like, all right, well, let me try to pull you back down to my level to see if you're gonna try to teach me the game after that. It's so many, I've seen it in so many instances, in so many different instances.
I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm just saying that I haven't had that as my experience, right? Either we set horses or we don't, right? I am a person who studies people. Like, I watch people and watch how they do. I watch the things that they do to other people so that I'm not surprised by what you might do to me. And that has to be something that I see you do. Can't be something that somebody told me.
Right.
Because that's a lot of what we go on here in New Orleans. We go on a lot of word of mouth. When you ask for the receipts, those things don't line up. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of people who proclaim and say that they are one way, I got screenshots to show that they're not. in the sense that all of these people, you know, be posting Bible quotes and stuff and praise the Lord, sending cussing, talking about their air quotes supposed to be friends. Yeah, you're not who you present. And that right there allows for people to be manipulated who are looking, confirmation bias, who are looking for people to have it all and also be good people. Oftentimes, a lot of people who acquire a lot are assholes. And that's part of the reason why they get it. So they're not necessarily good people. They just are able to accomplish a lot. And that's something to determine. And we really kind of have to level what sets happiness and success. Because if it's only money, that can't be it. If it's only things, that can't be it. Because the unfortunate, serious reality is a lot of people who got all that stuff, they still miserable. They still mad, sad, upset, still trying to figure out how other people are doing things that they can't do when you have all of these things because you ain't. Yeah. We're going to take this break, y'all. Stay tuned to the Front Porch right here on WBOK. Yes. What New Orleans is talking about all day long.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Starting off a new work week, we are expecting to be into the 70s all week and also more days with fog in the mornings as that humidity is starting to increase. Today, we'll see partly cloudy skies, highs between the low 70s to the mid 70s, and then we're expecting a midweek chance for rain on Wednesday, but then watching for this weekend as we could see potential storms for Saturday. Still working out the timing and details. For the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
New Orleans, are you ready for a voice that says what you're thinking? Who that, you might ask? Arrington Gavin. That's right, I'm your guy, host of the Arrington Gavin Show, giving you so much filled with bold opinions, real conversations, and zero sugarcoating. We're going to be diving into the issues that matter, politics, pop culture, and all the above, unfiltered and unafraid. Catch the Arrington Gavin Show weeknights from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., Monday through Fridays, right here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about.
Saturday, February 14th, join WBOK for a special LCMC Health edition of Keeping You Well Cafe. Meet me, Kimber White Dupree, Endymion Saturday from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. outside the University Medical Center. I'll be broadcasting live in front of the parade route, and a special team of medical professionals will be stopping by, ready to give you tips to keep you healthy this carnival season. Don't miss this special edition of LCMC Health, Keeping You Well Cafe, and WBOK Broadcasting live on Saturday, February 14th from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. LCMC Health. Tomorrow starts here.
Hi, I'm Imani Godin, founder of Godance. Godance is a nonprofit interdisciplinary dance organization rooted in New Orleans, providing access to dance education and sustainable, wellness-centered art practices. Right now, you can be a part of this work by participating in our Key to Your Heart house raffle. Our programs are open, inclusive, and community-centered, supporting artists, students, and creatives at every stage. Your involvement helps expand access, education, and opportunity for artists of all ages. To learn more and get involved, visit Gaudance, GAUDANSE.org.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Free.
And I am the co-host for today, Brandon Adams.
Yes, and we in here. Oh. Before we get too far in it, I told y'all last week we're going to be getting together. We're going to be outside on the West Bank. I spoke with Miss Rose of Gyros yesterday, and we are all clear. The crew of music will be taking the traditional West Bank route on today and on tonight. The parade starts at 6. And after the parade, we will be going to 2033 Ames to Gyros Bar and Grill and go hang out with the good people in Marrero. Have you been to Crew of Music before?
I have not, and I was just telling somebody today that I want to go to the Crew of Music. Only parade I've gone to on the West Bank was 90 last year, and I enjoyed 90 last year. So I want to start checking out some more West Bank parades. I got to get out of my comfort zone and stand on the East Bank when it comes to the parades.
So listen, I'm gonna make you laugh. I have been in the same house in Marrero for 21 years. And as much as you see me on this side of the river, because I'm from this side of the river, I don't do nothing in Marrero. So this is my purposeful engage with the community that I actually pay taxes in.
Are you hosting it?
So there's a toss-up. I know I am for sure doing a broadcast for Nandi, but we haven't. I'm not sure about tonight, but I definitely am going to be on the route. I'll be able to post more information about that. But yeah, definitely going to catch it because I have quite a few friends who are a part of that crew and writing. One of my good girlfriends, Pamela Marshall, is on the board. So I want to make sure that I show my support because again, I live there. I live there. You see me on this side because I know this side, right? And I taught in Marrero 1 year, and it wasn't welcoming. It was, you from way over there, and it's like, y'all have cars. This is dumb.
It's crazy though.
This
Like,
dumb.
I tell you this, like until I got a car, I didn't even know about the West Bank.
Yikes.
I didn't know about the West Bank until I got a car. I was like, wait, there's another side of the river?
Oh my God.
And I'm telling you, like, it's the truth. Like, I'm in elementary school, we used to have, like, I went to Corpus Christi. We played against All Saints every single year in flag football. I didn't even realize we were going to another part of the city.
Wow.
Never realized that.
I get it, but that again wasn't my experience. My dad was from the 6th Ward. My mom was from back of town. But I remember when we lived in Gentilly, if we were getting shrimp and stuff, we used to go to West Vigo. Yeah, we used to go to the people across the river. It never was a big deal because it was just something that we did. But I didn't remember that Belle Promenade Mall was near my house until it was like I saw the street and I was like, Belle Promenade, wasn't there a mall out here? But yeah, we did all of those different interactions. But as an adult, there were maybe just 2 places that I would go in the after hours, and that was it. Yeah. If I wanted to be out in the nightlife, I just stayed over here, and I got to do better because I live over there.
Right. I used
20 some odd years later.
Yeah,
but
I used to hang in Jay's when Jay's was on. What is that? Berman. Yeah, I used to hang in Jay's then, but I haven't been across.
You haven't been since they.
I've been a couple of times on a new one on the expressway. Yeah, it's not.
Well, listen, there are many more bars, and like tonight, like I said, we're going to Gyros. There are more.
I used to hang at 12th Street. Now 12th Street was my spot.
Okay.
12th Street my spot.
Did you go to Buddy's?
I've been to Buddy's.
I've never.
I've been to Buddy's.
And again, I live over there.
I done been to Tiggs. I done been to a couple of bars on the West Bank.
You been to Wags?
The food? Yeah.
Well, it's a bar at night.
I never knew that. I just went over there to get the food.
Yes, it's a bar at night. Once the kitchen closed, you're hanging out. And I always saw a bar there, and sometimes I get a drink while I was there.
Right. Didn't know it.
Didn't connect that. I'm very aloof. I'm here for the transaction, and we're going.
Yeah, right. Like, let me get my food. Let me get me a drink,
and I'm out. But Gyros tonight. We'll have another location on Wednesday night, and I'm gonna try and start doing more things on the West Bank because there's some good food over there. Creole Blue Cafe on the Feet La Rose Highway.
Mm-hmm.
They have amazing food. Then there's another food, Cafe Nola, that's on Lapelco. Really good place. You got Akasha's Kish. Is there Akasha?
Okay. You talking about Acacia?
Yes. Yeah. She has her place. I mean, it's so many different, and of course, Wags. No. But I just when I say literally, am just discovering places. I be inside over there.
My favorite fried chicken is over there. Chubby's. I love Chubby's. Like
in
love Chubby's. Like I will put Chubby's fried chicken up against anybody in the world. I love Chubby's.
I've had Chubby's. I wouldn't challenge you. I get why you feel that way
Chubby's
for sure.
my spot.
But yeah, I wanna be more present in the community and also just know what's going on. My kids are older, so we're not babysitting. And, hey, babe, let's go XYZ. And we go slide instead of across the river, slide around the corner and then come back home.
Right. Like, go get your little quick drink at one of the bars around the corner. Like,
yes.
You got to hang out at some of the neighborhood bars sometimes. Like, the cheer spots.
Exactly. And it's, yes, I need those spaces, like, in my area. Or I need to at least know that they exist. I want to say a quick good morning to the people in the comments. Hey, y'all. Good morning, Miss Joyce. Good morning, Martin Curley. Good morning, Earl Swami Nelson. Hey, Lori. Good morning, Paul. Paul gave us a little buenos dias this morning in the comments. Josh. Hey, Josh, did you see? Yeah, you saw what I tagged you in. I am not a height Nazi at all. Anyway, good morning, Anita. Good morning to Jackie Wilmore. Good morning. Good morning, DiCaprio. Good morning to Mark. Hey, Mark Joseph and Mark Bashman. Good morning. Good morning. And Curtis Blow. It is a West Bank thing. I live on the West Bank, but New Orleans is home.
Kurt always claims the West Bank. Good morning, man. Good morning, everybody out here watching.
We appreciate y'all tuning in this morning for sure.
And I just want to say I appreciate you for having me. This is love, man. I love this.
B.
I love this, man.
When we outside. Now you come inside, and this won't be your only visit. Friday.
Oh, no. Friday, I'm back.
You back here?
I'm back Friday.
Back with all the shenanigans.
I'm back Friday. We're gonna be Zulu Ball ready Friday.
Oh, listen, I am hosting Namtok and Endymion.
Oh wow. Yeah. And are you going to the ball?
It's looking kind of no.
Why? If you need a ticket, I got you one. So don't. You have no excuse no more.
Ooh.
You ain't got no excuses no more.
Father, I need a sign. So listen, yeah, I don't know. I need to see the pharmacist to see how I'm gonna make it through. Because honestly, as much as I'm on the air every day and I'm at events, you've seen me go into and sit down. Because I need to back off from it. That's a lot going on this week. I'm not gonna say no, because since you didn't offer the ticket, but I'm also gonna say
you gotta see.
We gonna see.
Trust me, if nobody understands,
right?
I understand. Because listen, this past month, I have done so much. And I just came back from DC. Shouts out to the crew of Pyro.
Shout out to the crew of Pyro.
Man, you have to come one year.
Yes, it's on our schedule. Now that the children, Mari graduates in May and will be on her way to her college of choice. CJ is 20. We are good.
Oh yeah,
we're catching flights.
Yeah, catch flights.
Because we really had a lot going on with them. They had such vast and varied activities, but now it's like you're adults. And I'm gonna tell you a story when we get back on the other side of this break about the most recent one that has become an adult. Mm-hmm. Just a baby. No, ma'am. We're going to take this break, y'all. You listen to The Front Porch right here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
From the campus of Xavier University, WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. Volunteers packed food boxes at the Islamic Center of Detroit for Ramadan, part of a 15-year effort led by Islamic Relief USA.
I wanted to be out here to help others who may be in need, who may not be able to afford to eat when they break their fast.
The boxes provide enough staples to feed a family of 5 for a month during the holy season when Muslims fast from sunrise to sunset. Entergy Mississippi says power is finally restored to all customers after nearly 3 weeks of outages that left more than 87,000 people in the dark. Over 2,000 line workers from across the country helped rebuild the grid. And Public Enemy is reimagining their classic He Got Game with a new women's empowerment anthem titled She Got Game, featuring Flau'jae, Redna MC, and Cindy Blackman Santana. Proceeds benefit the Women's Sports Foundation and the Black Music Action Coalition's Female Fund. Get BIN News now, on demand, 24/7, on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What we want to be talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
And I am your co-host, Brandon Adams. Let's go.
Yes, and on the other side of the glass is Jared and Reagan. Reagan just walked in on her way to get stuff together. Shout out to the interns. We really have a great group of interns. We have a big class of freshmen that came in.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have like 4 freshmen that have come in this year.
These are all Xavier students?
Xavier students,
nice.
Yes. And they do a lot. They've been out doing interviews for not Super Bowl. What was that? They were here for something with football. Reagan.
Sugar Bowl?
Was it Sugar Bowl? I don't remember. Tell Reagan come here because I don't remember what it was that she did. But Bayou Classic.
Oh, no.
They did press for Bayou Classic. She, Jayla, and I think Maddie was with them as well.
Mm-hmm.
They covered the press conference from the start of Bayou Classic, and they've been doing different things around the city. They have a new project that's coming up. Because remember when I was telling you about Valentine's and dates and stuff? They're going to do their version of it as college students. So
okay.
I'm super excited
That's
about
fire.
that. Yeah.
That's fire.
Super excited about that. And they've been learning, coming out in the city and meeting people and learning beyond the walls or the confines of campus. So they're really getting into it. Some of them are from Baton Rouge. So it's not too foreign for them here. But shout out to all the interns. They are doing an amazing job, and I am definitely enjoying them.
And they got the perfect person to bring them around because you are the life of the city.
Oh, that's
You are the
a
life of the
stretch.
city.
That's a stretch. But I really do enjoy seeing people I haven't seen. I meet a lot of people. There's a lot of interesting stories that people share, and it's I'm locked in. And so, yeah, I look forward to having them in places, meeting, introducing them to people that are in their respective fields and things like that. Because if we can't help, what's the whole point?
Right.
If we can't help somebody, what is the point? But with that in mind, I spoke to you about like Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And Valentine's Day for some people is very, very important. And sometimes Valentine's is like whatever. What's your take and how you managing this year? Because I try to help people stay off the couch.
So Valentine's Day, this shit canceled.
Yikes. Why?
Because it's Mardi Gras.
Bring it on the route.
It's Mardi Gras.
Bring it on
I
the
mean,
route.
the flowers will be on the route.
Yeah, bring it on
Flowers
the route.
will be on the route.
Yeah.
But man, Valentine's Day canceled.
It's
this
not
year. Listen,
canceled.
Mardi
It's
Gras.
just a different iteration.
It is. So I mean, Valentine's Day will take place after Mardi Gras because I mean, it is between everything that's going on, like Namtok, riding in Namtok, trying to get off that float and go do other things. Like it's so much to do, man. Like it would be so hard to have a real Valentine's Day.
That's okay. We just want you to acknowledge the day.
Oh no, Valentine's Day is always
Yeah,
gonna be acknowledged.
just acknowledge the
Like,
day. We're
it
gonna
will
get
be.
some of the vendors who provide Valentine's Day things. They're gonna be coming on throughout the week because again, I try to keep people off the couch.
Man, listen,
Nobody wanna
they
be
should
on the couch
have-
for Valentine's Day.
So somebody on Valentine's Day should really have a cart with roses. Like what are
On the
people
route.
on the route? They should have a cart with roses and things of that nature.
Who
That'll be
knows
fire.
how to get in touch with somebody to be the flower man on a parade route? That's a lick right there.
You will make a killing.
Somebody and somebody's forget to get the gifts. Rose man.
Got
Like
a
at the
rose
club.
man. Got to have the card. Like they got somebody with cards. Have somebody with some chocolate
teddy
hearts,
bears.
like teddy bears. Well, listen, I know guys gonna be catching teddy bears off the float. He'll be like, "There you go. I caught that for you. Good morning, y'all.
That's gonna be pretty cool. I hope that the vendors that we bring on, the business owners that for the Valentine's Day, that people will, spark the thought. Kamara and I, we take turns on who does and takes care of Valentine's Day, and this year will be a traveling Valentine's Day for both of us because Nantok, we're gonna be on the front porch at the Jugs Clubhouse as a family, and then for Endymion, I'm gonna be with LCMC, narrating what's happening. So we're gonna mark the day. I think it's my year. Definitely gonna do that. But I mean, bring it on the route.
Bring it on the route.
Might have some crawfish involved. I don't know.
Boy, listen.
Listen.
A crawfish date for Valentine's Day. That means you really love this woman.
On the parade route?
Because crawfish is so high right now.
Man.
You love that woman or you love that man if you doing crawfish right now.
That's don't worry about, jewelry is always nice, but don't worry about that. Crawfish.
And a daiquiri.
Hello.
Man,
crawfish,
listen.
a daiquiri on the route, watching the parade. And the grill's going to be going. So it's not like you only subjected to just a crawfish. Man, that's a date.
That is. That's a date. That's a fire date night. That would be a fire date.
Absolutely. So I'm trying to keep y'all off the couch. Crawfish date on the route. That's one item. And whoever has access to getting some flowers, listen.
That would be it. Yeah, you'll make a killing.
You'll make a killing because somebody's going to forget.
Yeah,
a lot of somebody's are going to forget about Valentine's Day. So
you'll make a killing.
There you go. Get it together.
So what's going on with are you still doing the speed dating?
Yes. So, yes, we have the speed dating date.
Okay.
The biggest focus lately has been to get the venues for the dates that we're going to send people on. So we got transportation.
Mm-hmm.
We have we want to do 5. So we have 3 of the 5 venues ready. We're just waiting to announce.
Are you doing lunch dates or dinner dates?
So there are many dates. There's a coffee date.
Okay.
There's a drinks date, dinner, lunch, and we want to do an event.
Nice. Okay.
So yeah. And then nobody has to go to anybody's house because transportation will be provided.
Right.
Yes. So nobody has to deal with that and, want people to be safe.
So so I've seen many speed dating events. And when I say that's fire,
yeah,
that's fire. Like so most times when they do speed dating events, those people have to do all of this on their own after they hook up.
Yes.
What you are doing is really trying to be a matchmaker, and that is so fire.
In my brain, I am.
That is fire.
I've been
that's
for
fire,
a long time.
Like when I say that's nice because you think about it. You got the transportation set up again, where let's say you this person you're just getting to know this person. You want to meet this person. You don't have to come to my house and pick me up. You don't have to know where I live.
No.
I'm going to provide this transportation, and then you're going to provide the event. You're going to provide the space where we don't have to think about where we're going to go. Like.
More or less, do I like you or I don't?
That's fire.
Oh, this is cool. No, it's not cool. Like after the day, lose my number.
That's
that
fire,
kind of thing.
Man.
Okay. I've been married almost 22 years, and we have married friends, but people are in different phases of raising children. If you have little children, you can't roll when we go. You know what I'm saying? Unless we give you enough notice. And right now, we just be like, it's Thursday. Want to go such and such?
Right.
Yes. So people who have kids, we can't ask. But we like to go with couples because we like to go do I call them middle school activities with grown-ups. You're going home with a sure thing. So let's go have some fun. And that's the kind of fun I want to have. We are a lot more agile and we move a lot more than our parents did. Because, I remember my parents being 50. They weren't invalid or nothing, but running and being outside late a lot wasn't really their thing. That was few times a year.
I'm gonna tell you this. I never saw my dad go out.
Really?
Never. My dad worked, came inside, was on the couch. Worked, came inside, was on the couch. Didn't drink. Like I don't remember ever seeing my dad go out. His going out was going to the racetrack. That was his going out. Like I don't remember ever seeing my dad go to a club, go to a bar because he didn't drink. So I don't like my mom. All she does is drink wine. Like she never was a go out person.
Right.
And I'm like, where did I get this from? Like, where I got this from?
I feel like we're a lot more adventurers.
True.
Or at least your kids. You look at your children and you be like, yeah, you doing what I did, but a lot earlier than what I did, but I get it. But they have a lot more access and information. A lot of stuff was not put in our faces so much when we were younger. But I remember my parents, they would go to house parties, they would go to different events, but they also had clubs then, clubs and bars. We have bars. We don't really have clubs anymore.
We don't. Like, our clubs are very limited these days. I mean, I can remember me growing up, going to Rhythm City, going to Kennex Key West, going to those types of clubs, like them type of clubs. $1 Million Spot, like look sneaking into the $1 Million Spot because I wasn't old enough
Club
to get in
57.
there. Club 57, like
Whispers 2000, Whispers and Whispers 2000. I went to both of them. Let's see, we had. I never been to the Bottom Line.
Bottom Line. I was in the Bottom Line.
That. And then you had where else did we go? I mean, we pretty much traveled across Club Ambrosia.
Man, what they had a club in the plaza. What was that club in the plaza?
Vincent's Supper Club, babe.
Man, Vincent's.
That was where we ended my night for my bachelorette party. And yeah, we had a good time. Clubs, lounges. We just don't see a whole lot of them anymore. And people kick back, but like, I want the dance floor. I want to be able to go get some wings after a certain amount of time, you know?
And then the thing about it, like, now when you look at a club, it is more catered towards bottle service. Because you saying you want a dance floor. Like, if you think about it, if you go to a club, when you go to clubs out of town, all you see is a bunch of different sections. The dance floor is so compact. All you see is people trying to buy bottles and outshine the next person.
No, thank you.
Right, like if I'm going out,
Mark, Planet Hollywood. Dang, yes, I used to be. Shout out to
Wild
Wayne and DJ Slab over at Planet Hollywood.
Rumors and Detour, man.
Rumors. I fell asleep in rumors.
I just was working with Wild Wayne, man, this week, this past weekend when I was in DC, and it was a pleasure. Like, I'll be honest with you. Wild Wayne was one of the first people to put a microphone in my hand.
Okay.
When he had Ambrosia, when he did Wolfpack Entertainment. He was one of the first people to put a microphone in my hand. And I told him that when we were out there, and I said, bro, I thank you because, like, I was just playing around back then, but now I've come to the point where I take it more, well, I've been taking it seriously, but now it's a job. Like, at that time, I was just like, oh, man, let me just play around, like, do this.
Generation Xers took safe pathways. I teach dance. I've been teaching dance since 1991. And that's a long time ago. But picking up a career as a dancer just didn't, like, that's entertainment. What am I going to do with that?
Right.
But now things that you weren't expected that were jobs, they were jobs. If you came from people who were industry people, like my mama was a teacher, my daddy worked for the post office.
Same. My mom was a teacher, my dad was a cab driver.
Yeah, so you watched that was steady. I knew I wanted to have children, so I definitely needed to have a consistent income. And I chose that. I mean, right now, I'm kind of
yeah, you spread your wings. Like,
yeah, I'm floating. But
we're older now, so we get to see exactly what we want to do right now. It's not, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that because I have this to do, I have that to do. Like, now we've gotten more established, we've gotten older, we've gotten our stuff together. So now I could be like, all right, I could coast and do this, and that's what I want to do. But you done branched off, and again, you have your radio show, which is amazing. And then I've been doing this hosting thing right now for the past.
I've been seeing you hosting a lot.
Years.
I saw you at the inaugural Xavier Prep all class reunion.
Shouts out to my girl Kim for always. That's one person I would say. Kim DeLosa keeps me booked.
Shout out to Kim. I love them. So yeah. And then you had you've been with Inspire Nola on the stage. I mean, most places I'm at where you see me going around a room, you on the stage. So
that's my thing, man. I love it, man. I appreciate everybody that's believed in me, though. So like I was just talking to the founder of Pot Rose yesterday. Me and him had a great conversation yesterday, and I was just like, man, y'all believed in me when nobody else did. When it came to these balls, I've been doing their ball for the last 6 years. They were the first ones to book me for a ball. Then the next year I had KOA's ball. Since then, I've done almost everybody's ball in this city.
You said that real light.
Say
that with your whole chest.
You know, the reason I don't want to say it, the reason I don't want to say it with my chest, because The people on my chest now is the one ball I haven't hosted yet.
Well,
my own club I haven't hosted yet, so I'm trying to get to that one. That's
and
that's the one I want. Yeah,
There's
that's the
power
one I
in
want.
yet for sure. Good morning, Cam. How you doing this morning? They threw in some more clubs. Samarium said she's been to Rumors, and let's see. Samarium said she's been to Whispers and the Bottom Line, and then Cam said Pampy's on Elysian Fields.
That was before it was Lord. They had so many different names of that spot because it was Pampy's. Then what it came, Sports View.
It's been a lot.
Then it became
Don't hurt yourself trying to go down the list.
It was a bunch of different spots.
It's been a bunch of them because for a long time, before Pampy's came there, when you look at that little road, that it was a strip of clubs. You had Prime Example. You had what's the one that's a strip club now?
It what's the guy dog? I know exactly what you're talking about.
That one,
and then the Pampers was right down the corner, right by St. O.
So
right.
you could hit 3 different clubs in a night and keep going in and out like you at a fair.
Yep.
Yeah, good times for sure. Good times. Now, what do you have coming up next? Since you're hosting, this is the week of all the things.
So this week, I'm off this week. I am off this week, but I'm gonna come hang out with you.
Okay.
But next week I will be on one of the stages for the Lundi Gras Festival.
Okay.
I'm the host for the kids stage, so y'all make sure y'all come out to the Lundi Gras Festival.
Be together for the next 2 weeks.
Lundi Gras Festival next week at Waldenburg Park. Y'all come out, have a good time, free. Unless you want to buy
and 0 cents.
Unless you want to buy a VIP ticket, it's free to the public.
Yes.
Everyone is welcome. Come out, have a good time. And then after that, I will be doing the Algiers Mardi Gras Festival that got rescheduled. Yes, I'll be at the Algiers Mardi Gras Festival.
So we're just going to be together all month.
Yep, we outside. Let's go.
For sure. We're going to be together all month. Shout out to Kelly School of Dance, who will be dancing yet another year for the Lundi Gras Festival. It's hilarious for me to say that because I danced for Lundi Gras when I was.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I will see y'all because that is on my stage.
I know that's on your stage. So I'm super excited about that, and I love the tradition of having vendors debut their wares at the press conference. I was sad I missed it this year because I like to go eat the food, but it was really I saw it. It looked really fun.
I was upset I missed it. That was when I was in India.
You've been doing a lot of traveling lately.
I've been traveling. I've been living right now.
That's what's up. So you've been to India, and where else have you gotten stamps?
So in the past year, it's been India and Canada.
Okay.
This year, I already have plans to go to Jamaica. I have plans. I'm already booked for Paris for the Saints game.
All right.
So that's the 2 big trips I have this year. But I got a couple of trips in the country. I've never been to Napa Valley, and I'm going to Napa Valley this year for wine festival.
Are you going to do the wine train?
I am going to do the wine train.
Awesome.
So I'm trying to live a little bit more. Life is short.
Yeah, indeed. And you only have now. I am this year. I've never taken a train.
Appreciate that, Vashawn.
I've never taken a train, so I'm going to take the train. I have 3 trips scheduled taking the train. I have a job in another state, so I'll be going there twice in the next couple of months or so. But yeah, no, I'm really, parenthood has been a joy.
Oh, 100%.
I have enjoyed both of my children. The recent adult that I told you I was going to tell you the story about. I can't wait till I make 18. I'm going to be adult and da-da-da. I was like, okay.
Listen.
Okay. And she got sick last week. And you're an adult. Do this, do this, do this. I'm going about my business. And I just a baby. You're not. You're not. You remember? When I make 18,
man,
you're here.
Listen.
Welcome.
I told my parents the same thing.
Welcome. I did not.
When I got to college, I'm like, man, I'm good. I don't need y'all no more. Boy, I was home every weekend.
Listen,
I was home every single weekend.
No, I did not have the idea of I can't wait to be on my own and do it all myself. Never. I never had that. It's like, no, take care of me. Yeah. Yes. I mean, for the most part, my parents, they gave you access and responsibility based upon your maturity. If you couldn't handle it, they didn't give it to you. So don't let the sun beat you home. Them grades better not slide. You know what I'm saying? Like these are my they are requirements for me. Okay.
So you were in the same boat
No
I was in
problem.
because you said your mom was a teacher or your dad?
Yes.
Your mom was a teacher. My mom was a teacher. My grades could not slip.
No.
If they slipped,
Everything
my
was canceled.
mother was it wasn't even canceled. My mother was coming to school.
Oh, yikes.
She put hands on me in school. Listen, love my mama to death now. I tell her all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You have gotten soft when it became the grandparents.
That's every grandparent.
I don't know.
Because I'm still a parent, and I had my grandsons are coming this week.
Mhm.
The 33-year-old gonna be looking at me real angry, like, because whatever they want, they can have. They definitely can have.
That is my mama with my kids, like all the time, like.
Because they going back with you.
True.
They're going back with you, so I'm gonna do all I need to do while I have them, and when it's time for them to go with your parents. I'm your grand, and I love it here. You're listening to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long.
That's right. It's party time each and every Sunday night at 7 p.m. on WBOK. It's the Throwback Throwdown with DJ Wick as he brings you the best in old school from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and the early 2Ks. Plus, the party goes to another level at 9 p.m. with the Throwback Throwdown Party Mix to round out the night. It's the Throwback Throwdown Sunday nights at 7 p.m. on WBOK and on the World Wide Web at WBOK1230.com.
Well, Saints of God, this is Pastor David Impartan Sr. coming to you over the airways of WBOK, your favorite host of Change Your Water, Change Your Mind. I want to invite you to our show every Saturday from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock p.m. That's Change Your Water, Change Your Mind. I want you to invite your family and friends to a broadcast that's designed to change your life, the way you think, the way you act, and what you eat. We want you to tune in every Saturday at 1 o'clock, WBOK, 1230 a.m. See you on Saturday.
This is The Law and Your Legacy. I'm attorney Pete Hamilton.
I'm attorney Ryan Hamilton. Losing a loved one is tough enough. Do you really want your family dealing with court battles and paperwork on top of it?
Whether you choose a will or a trust, think ahead. Take care of your family. Let them focus on healing instead of headaches. This is not legal advice. That's just a tip brought to you by Liberty Bank and Trust. For more information, go to libertybank.net or contact us at 504-915-5016.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
And I am your co-host, Brandon Adams.
And on the other side of the glass is Jared and Reagan.
Shouts out to Jared and Reagan.
Kicking it. 504-582-9422. Good morning, Miss Pam.
Good morning, baby. Good morning, Mr. Adams.
Good morning.
Well, look, let me tell you something. I have to laugh. I'm listening and I'm thinking, and I remember when I became a mother, to me, that was the best gift God could give me. But as they grew and they became grown, that was still the best gift of God that was given to me. But I'm a grandmother, and let me tell you something. When you get those grandchildren, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. It's that one. It's that feeling. You think you can only love your children so hard, but when you get them grandkids, and they were over here yesterday, and I marched night before last with my granddaughter, and I tell you, it felt like by the time we finished walking from De La Salle to Rouse's, and then hit Napoleon Magazine, going down the street, hitting St. Charles, we going. I'd be looking for that little circle.
The least,
I mean,
the harmony circle.
Oh yeah, they changed.
Yeah, and change and move that way. And I'm saying to myself, hold on, Pam, hold on. You're almost there. Get to Canal Street. Oh, we making a right? Okay, we're making a right. I'm thinking it's Indianapolis. We had to go through the convention center.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow,
yes, ma'am. That's what the people are.
Huh. But baby, that's not where my hips are.
Yikes. Well,
I felt like I had been hit with 2 tons of bricks on both hips, but I did not stop. I kept moving. I still feel it today, though. And this was 2 days. And I got to go back Thursday.
You got you some Epsom salt, the lavender one?
Yes.
And
yes.
some green
I'm
alcohol?
Soaking. I've been soaking.
You will be just fine. Good as new. Go ahead and get you a good soak
But
in.
remember, Kimba,
yes,
you got to remember I'm 64.
Oh, I understand.
That's a blessing.
But it felt like people were standing on the side of me, and I slipped a couple of times, but I did not fall.
Amen.
On those bees, we trying to protect our kids and everything like that, and I slipped a little bit. Ooh, I caught myself. I was proud of me. I said, "Oh, girl, you still caught yourself."
And Miss
And
Pam,
I'm glad that you did.
What school are you marching with? I'm gonna make sure I have you a cold water every time I see you.
De La Salle.
All right. Every time I see
Thursday.
De La Salle march, I will have a cold water waiting for you.
And holler, Miss Pam.
I will. I promise you I am. I won't
My
be there.
neck
I
is
won't be there
still turned.
Thursday, but I'll be there the rest of the weekend. But
All right.
I will make
Let-
sure I
let
have a
me
water
tell
for
you.
you.
Thank you, baby. And let me tell you guys something. Having my grandchildren is just a blessing. It feels so good. When I had my actual children and now I have grandchildren, I thought I could only love as much as my children. Baby, when you get them grands, oh boy.
I know that's
it's
right.
extra love.
I know that's right. But thank you for that, Miss
I
Pam.
love you guys.
Love you
Y'all
right
take
back.
care. Thank you.
All righty.
All
Later.
right.
So I have 2 grandsons. One's 10 and one's 7. One is allergic to dogs, so they can't stay with us. But while we out on a route, pretty much whatever, I don't care what they ask for, they can have it. Mama, no. I outrank you. I buy this for them. And when your rules, they with you, because they can't stay with us because they're allergic to the dogs, they on your program. But your program is not bigger than mine. Not at all.
I'm telling you.
Ever. And the funniest thing about grandparents, like my dad, one of the kids said something or did something, and my eyebrows went up because I was like, ooh, you about to get it? And the person who reacted didn't sound or look anything like the person that would have reacted had it been me. I thought it was gonna be immediate yoke up. It was, come here, baby. Let me. What?
Yeah. Who is this person? Who is this person? Like,
Who are you?
where did you come from?
Did you hear what they said? Come here, baby. Let me talk. I know you lying. I know you lying. That was insane to me. It still is funny, but now that I get to do it, I appreciate it for real. I really do.
I haven't hit the grandkids yet, but when I do, I probably feel the same way.
Yeah, taking care of your own children. And my parents took care of us. We rarely were with other people for their things. They figured it out. They navigated between the 2 of them because they both were pretty busy, but they made it through. And once we were on our own and able to do, Y'all all right? You got enough money for this? Okay, you good. And we out the way. But with my children, I mean, my daddy would be on the floor rolling around with them. And I'm going, who are you? Who are you? Who is this person? And my mom all of a sudden got so much patience where, what was that patience?
With me, right.
Yeah, what was that patience with me? But I get it. I definitely get it. And I appreciate being in the role that I am now. But yeah, insane. Crazy.
Somebody just told me my sons or my siblings around my parents. I don't even matter to my parents when I'm around them with my kids. Like, that's crazy.
You brought them things, or you all right? I mean, fine, it's whatever. But I mean, that ability to have, generations connections. These are the conversations that a lot of people missed out on because grandparents for everybody weren't around.
Mm-hmm.
Grandparents gave you stories of things that happened when. We need a lot of that right now because a lot of the young people don't even know history. And that is making me itch because if we don't talk about the things that have impacted us, we're going to see it again. Like we're seeing this almost Third Reich rise right now. It's insane. So being that it's Carnival, Jerry, you got that clip up? Is that which one is that? Is it the one I just sent you or okay. I wanted to shout out Dennis Linehan for his ball that took place on Saturday. And there's just a couple of highlights. And Jared, whenever you're ready. You can show the video itself, right? No, it's just the music. Okay. He's gonna get that set up and I'll show you guys that.
Morning, brother.
Once that's ready and up to go. It's still moving Monday. We'll start the movies at the end, at the next segment. We'll get into that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we need our elders to share information about what was, especially around conversations with regard to voting. We didn't see a lot of people voting even this last weekend. We just had an election.
Right.
A lot of people still didn't show up. And that's how we got into the space. Some people just didn't show up or people opted out and threw their vote away. And if we keep going like this, all of the progress that was made is getting undone.
This was a crazy election, this past one, because it wasn't as well publicized.
Mm.
Because a lot of people didn't know everybody that was involved in this election.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I knew of the election and voted. Mm-hmm. And shouts out to my man, Ed Murray.
Shout out to Eddie.
Yeah, shouts out to my guy, Ed Murray.
That's my student. I taught him.
Ed is my guy, man. Shouts out to Ed Murray, man, for winning. So yeah, man, it's like that one was very, very, very not publicized as much as most are.
I don't think it was publicized outside of our community, but there was definitely a lot of talk within.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely a lot of talk within. But looking at the amount of people who showed up, it just wasn't a lot of people that showed up. The
voting turnout.
2,027 votes to 2,489 votes. That's 3,000 people voting. No, I'm sorry. That's 5,000. Yeah, 5,000 people voting. That's insane.
Yeah.
Like there were more people than 5,000 people that were able to vote and people didn't show up. And so when we start getting, Kenya won too. Oh, let me look at the whole thing.
Kenya's in a runoff.
All right. So Kenya's in a runoff with Dana Henry. And then let me go to the top because I'm starting way in the middle. I hate that part. All right. So here we go. We had the state Senate election that took place. That is for State Senate District 3.
Mm-hmm.
Sidney Bartholomew and Ken Barnes. Ken Barnes are up in like
a runoff.
Mm-hmm. Right. So even with this, not a lot of people voted. I'm looking at this. Sidney got 5,000. Ken got 2,400. And then 2,150 and then 17. Still not a lot of people turned out, which is crazy to me. Like we knew, like in the community, we knew because of who was running.
Right.
Right. But yeah, this is insane.
I actually met Ken Barnes.
Okay.
And he was a very, very cool guy, man. And his ideas were great. So I honestly think he would be a good person to run. I mean, to win.
Mm-hmm.
But it's who he's going up against. Sidney has the name. It's just going straight off name recognition.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter what you've done. You may win just because of name recognition.
And I don't know how this is going to turn out. since it looks like there are about 3,000 to 4,000 votes that's up for grab for the people who voted last time to decide. I mean, it could go either way. I hope that people participate in the process. That's really what I'm concerned with.
So somebody made a good point. It's a valid point. It's a valid point. He said, do you think it was a good idea to have an election during Mardi Gras? Our community already has a hard time voting. I think timing just made it worse. That's a super valid point because we don't have great voter turnout regardless. And now by being Mardi Gras, people are going to parade instead of going to vote, which will be an excuse for them. But it only takes 5 minutes to vote.
Oh, and you can always early vote.
You can early vote.
And
Like,
that's
takes
the
5 minutes
piece
to vote.
that I'm not letting people use as an excuse for them not doing it, because you can do it early.
Right.
Presidential elections, mayoral, all of those things, you can vote early for and get it out the way. But you not capitalizing on that and then saying it was basically an inconvenience for you to go and participate in the process, that's really not helping us right now. And I need,
Especially after that guy we got.
Listen. The orange Palpatine that's in office got in office not because he had an overwhelming amount of votes. It was he got the overwhelming amount. Well, no, it wasn't even overwhelming. He got the votes for people who actually decided to go.
Right.
And then for the people who were claiming leftists, and I'm telling you, lady, if you get my inbox today, the police gonna be at your house, okay? I'm talking about you, but don't contact me. No contact. People who voted, what was that? The independent voters? They are the reason too why we're in this place. But the ones of y'all who stayed on the couch,
even worse,
all are really the ones. For real. It's like way, way too much ability for people to say, it's not my fault. It's not. Yes. Accountability needs to be brought back, and who's who's the cause? What is the reason? And people got to sit with that, because a lot of times the finger points at you, and it's the accurate finger pointing at you. Oh, but it's not me. It was.
Right.
No, it was you. It was your inaction that causes that. And that was also a choice. It was also a choice. So there's that. I'm super, super encouraged that people did go, but y'all got to get the numbers out. And parades can't be the reason why you're not going.
100% agrees with that. But again, that's the excuse that they're going to use. Oh, man, I went to the parade. I had to take my kids to the parade. You could have took your kids to the voting booth. It doesn't take but 5 minutes if you go to your local poll, maybe 10 at the most. It's not going to take you long. Just go run in there, press your button, boom.
For sure. So I'm excited, encouraged to see that people actually turned up. But yeah, we need people to complete the process. All right, we got the video. We're ready to go. This is just a little bit of what I caught from Saturday night. So those of you who are watching online, you can see a little bit of the video. Go, here we go.
On the track. Where you at, Shawty?
Extra excited about the cover.
They are. They're nice. This costume is beautiful.
And you're not able to view it on line, of course, you know where my socials are. Go.
Yeah.
It's already up there.
I
But
will send it
if
to
you all
y'all.
could see the pageantry of that night, it was really a fun time. So shout out to Dennis Linehan, and also Miss Katrina.
Katrina, yep.
Yes, she looked amazing. It was beautiful. But it was a good time. There had a lot of people there.
All right, listen, man. The governor's crew. Shouts out to the governor's crew, man. Like they consider themselves the super crew of Zulu.
Okay.
So that is their big thing. G5, they are the super crew of Zulu. So they're always going to bring out a good turnout of people. So shouts out to the governor's crew, man. Shouts out to Dennis Linehan.
It
looks great, man.
It was
Shouts out
so
to Dennis.
nice, and it was very intentional on representation.
Mhm.
And so I really do appreciate the reference that was given just to the culture, because they did Indian Red too, and that right there, people don't always pay attention to the little nuances of the culture that has to be respected, but there was definitely that, and I appreciate all of it for sure. Anita and Mark, I'm not gonna tell you who, so y'all just hold that.
I want to know
when
too.
it's time for me to spray people, I spray people. I really just be trying to tell people, hey, leave me alone. I give warnings first.
I want to know too, Anita and Mark.
I'm not a red flag. I'm a warning sign. I do give you notice. So yeah, there's that on that. But for sure, shout out to Dennis and Miss Katrina for just giving a great old time. And we really had a wonderful time during the entire ball, and we stayed just about to close, because I think after about the 50-second run with the second line band, my feet said that's enough.
So is that the only ball you did this past weekend?
This weekend, yes.
Okay.
I went to the Crew of Simba, their inaugural ball.
Shouts out to Larry.
And then
Wait, is that Larry?
Yeah,
That's
Larry Barabino.
Okay.
Larry
Shouts out to Larry Barabino.
And then what else did I do this year? I went to another ball. I'm going to go look through my phone and see. But I didn't see the year that I rolled with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I will never do that again. I was
worn out,
just depleted. I was my soul was tired. Even though I had a wonderful time, my soul was tired. And because I started from the crawfish boil before they even voted. Wonderful time. And for Shan, yes, definitely enjoyed doing it. Would never do it again. That was insane.
It was a lot of work.
That was insane. That's the thing. I only see the piece when the production is finished. I don't have to get the from the build up, but seeing it.
And I tell a lot of people, like, so the behind the scenes of these character parties, these crew parties, these balls, people don't realize the intricacies and the things that it takes to put these things on. Like, I hear all of the gripes about, oh man, Zulu ball line up this, Zulu ball line up that. But you don't know the intricacies it takes to put all of these things on. You don't know how much it costs to put this ball on, this production on. Like, people just want what they want. And it's crazy because at that point in time, and I hate to say it like this, it's not about you. It's about that person that's throwing this ball.
Mm-hmm,
the governor's ball was about Dennis. We're celebrating Dennis.
Mm-hmm.
The Zulu coronation ball is about us crowning our king and queen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people don't realize that, and they don't realize these new intricacies. So they just be like, oh, I want this, I want that. They just want the entertainment. They don't want the other. They don't see the other parts. They don't see the other parts. And listen, trust me, I was on the outside looking in before, so I get it.
People stupid. Let's start there. People stupid. Graylin says it all the time, and I completely am in agreement with him. People are stupid. As a dancer, as somebody who's worked in the arts, I know it is not okay. This is the day, and everything shows up. I just was not. I knew there was work, but I didn't know how much or what. But I knew, because I've done productions. I've been in theater and dance for my whole life. The people managing, people don't understand, because it's not so much getting the task done, it's managing the people doing these tasks.
Right.
And to have a solid group, everybody got to show up and do their thing. And that's tough. That it's tough. And in tough conversations happen when somebody's at the helm of it, because they want it to look the way they want it to look, because again, the focus is on the person who's being celebrated.
Correct.
So, but yeah, people stupid. And still, in spite of the stupidity, we're going to do one thing. We're going to follow the protocols, which is why there are things called Robert's Rules of Order. You know, there are processes and policies in the name of bylaws, and we're gonna follow what's there. Now, if you don't like it, when you're in the meetings, you vote on that. You vote to change those. You raise those questions. But we here and right now, we do the business based on what the business has to be handled.
Yeah. Well, hey man, all I can say is, you know what? I can't say that. That's it. I can't even say that. I can't, like, cause
at the end of it all, we have to recognize, one, why are you there? Because if it's to self-serve and you're not the feature, then that's where we have to start working. Right. That's the ultimate piece. But most of the issues that we have is because people don't check their ego, and don't nobody have time or care about
because
your
people
ego.
didn't come to see you.
No.
I didn't come to see you. I came to see this person that, first off, gave me this invitation.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, the person that was elected, voted, whatever, however it may go, I came to see that person. I want to celebrate with this person. If you're not here to celebrate
if you trying
with
to drag me down, go
like,
to hell.
why are you here? Like, why are you here? Why you around me? Like, if you're trying to bring down my energy, like, why are you around me? Like, stay from around me. Like, you just want to, like, and I hate to say it like this, but I can guarantee you, out of those people that were at Dennis's party, at least 10% were just trying to see what it was going to be, or how he was going to look, or what it was like. It was different. Some people came for different motives. They didn't come. Always the case. They didn't come to celebrate that man.
And that's unfortunate. And I have more words. I'm gonna hold them. That's my toxic trait. I am patient, and I will drop stuff when you least expect it. Anyway, y'all, you're listening to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long.
Let's get it.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Starting off a new work week, we are expecting to be into the 70s all week, and also more days with fog in the mornings as that humidity is starting to increase. Today, we'll see partly cloudy skies, highs between the low 70s to the mid 70s, and then we're expecting a midweek chance for rain on Wednesday, but then watching for this weekend as we could see potential storms for Saturday. Still working out the timing and details. For the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
On Auto Trends with JeffCars.com, here's a snippet of some of what we cover. GPS pioneer Gladys West.
We worked long hours computing trajectory orbits and satellite orbits, trying to get the data and everything correct enough.
Auto analyst Mark Bland.
14 new vehicle deals that happen in this country out of every 100 that women don't have a fingerprint on.
To tune in, check out Auto Trends with JeffCars.com. Saturdays at 4 p.m. on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about.
Hi, I'm Imani Godin, founder of Go Dance. Go Dance is a nonprofit interdisciplinary dance organization rooted in New Orleans, providing access to dance education and sustainable, wellness-centered art practices. Right now, you can be a part of this work by participating in our Key to Your Heart house raffle. Our programs are open, inclusive, and community-centered, supporting artists, students, and creatives at every stage. Your involvement helps expand access, education, and opportunity for artists of all ages. To learn more and get involved, visit GaudaNse.org.
The Ron Kelly Show. Real talk, bold truth. Tune in for your weekly dose of unapologetic conversations that don't dodge the truth or dilute the message. Stay informed on the issues that matter most on The Ron Kelly Show. Every Monday at 7 p.m. on WBOK 1230 a.m.
Interest rates and inflation are out of control. Is your credit card debt also out of control? It's time to resolve your debt and take back control for a lot less than what you owe. If you have $10,000 or more in credit card debt, then you need to call us right now. Debt Fix Pros can significantly reduce the amount you owe, and you could be debt-free faster than you think.
I knew we had to do something. Our debt was growing.
It was getting out of control, and we just didn't know what to do.
We saw an ad for Debt Fix Pros. We called, and they showed us how fast they could get us out of debt.
It really was amazing, and now we're back in control.
Call now, and we'll show you how easy it is to fix your debt. The call and consultation are free. Call Debt Fix Pros right now at 800-311-5977. That's 800-311-5977. 800-311-5977.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
I am your co-host, Brandon Adams.
And on the other side of the glass, we have Jared and Reagan.
What's happening, Jared and Reagan?
They're having a great time over there. I can see it. They're enjoying themselves thoroughly. And back to the conversation, we had some comments about the balls. Cam said, go to the ball and enjoy it, or don't go. A lot goes into securing artists, managing sound, video, etc. And it's time consuming too.
Correct.
And yes, check your ego at the door. And the thing is, the money that's involved, there's a budget.
Mm-hmm.
So people are going to operate within the confines of their budget. And go home. Go stay home or come and enjoy. Don't be the wet blanket. Don't nobody have time for that.
Right.
For sure. Anita, do I teach? Yes, I still teach dance. If you are interested in taking dance, though right now, Casa Samba, 800 Race Street, Kelly School of Dance, that is 5740 Bundy Road. Those are the places that I get my exercise in. Unless I go back to salsa, which I'm thinking about. After last night, Kamara and I used to salsa dance, and when Bad Bunny was on, we were in there spinning and getting into that. We had a good old time.
So let's go. We talking about production.
Uh-huh.
No, we talking about production.
Yes.
Like I watched that show yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think people looked at how much it was some details in that production.
Yeah.
Like I went and rewatched it again last night because I felt like I missed some things.
Mm-hmm.
When he fell,
yeah,
like I was like, my God, but like it would have scared me if I was there.
Mm-hmm.
But to see it and to watch it, like it was so amazing. Like his show was good. Like I have to go retract my statement. I do. I have to retract my statement. It was entertaining.
Okay.
It was entertaining. But again, my thing was and it's been the last 2 years with the Super Bowl halftime show.
Mm-hmm.
It has been a message sent.
Yes.
And what I think, and I don't speak for everyone, I'm just speaking for myself. When I say I would rather the entertainment get back to it than the messages. And both, like, Kendrick Lamar's was entertaining, Bad Bunny was entertaining. I just wanted to be back to where it was. But again, with this political climate that we are in, we have to send messages. We have to do these types of things because the orange guy, the Gatorade top guy, like he is doing stuff deliberately. So we have to clap back. Like, and we got the clap back that we wanted because if you realize, if you read,
having a tirade,
he was mad. He had a meltdown.
He was melting
like,
down.
He might go tear down another part of the White House, man.
He was sliding down the wall.
He was mad. Like I watched everything this morning, and he was so upset, man. Like it was that made my heart smile. I'm gonna be real with you. That made my heart smile. Because I honestly dislike everything about this guy, and that made my heart smile to see him going on a tantrum like he did, but he doesn't have that same. He's
one of the fat kids that nobody wants to play with, like, who has the access and the money, and nobody still wants to play with you. You have all access and influence over all of these things, and nobody still wants to play with you.
Like, if you think about it, you are the cause of this.
Right.
Like, you're the cause of this.
Exactly.
Like, if you were not doing what you're doing with having these ICE agents doing all this craziness around the country, then possibly the Super Bowl would have went a different direction. But they went this direction to prove a point that all people, especially black and brown people, need to be respected.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they need to be respected.
Yeah. Well, let's start here. We have to start respecting humans.
100% correct.
So,
like period.
And we keep trying to redefine what human is, right? You saw over the weekend, there was a meme that was shown of former President Barack Obama and Michelle Obama, former First Lady Michelle Obama, of them being monkeys.
Yes.
And the unmitigated gall of trying to slide it off and say, well, it was from the Lion King. There was only one monkey in the Lion King. It was Rafiki. There was no other monkey in the Lion King. And I don't even know if that was intentional of the creation of the Lion King, but at the same time, girl, stop lying and stop playing with people, okay? As you are carrying this geriatric baby. That's the first thing. The second, because people who play with people and are pregnant, y'all gotta really be careful about messing with people before your kids come out looking like them. But yeah, it's a whole lot of messages that need to be sent. But the biggest message that can be sent is if y'all show up to the polls and vote.
Correct.
A lot of this stuff we wouldn't be dealing with if y'all had shown up to the polls and voted. Latino Americans, I'm on your side, but y'all saw what y'all did.
A lot of y'all
You saw
did.
what y'all did,
A
especially
lot.
the Cuban Americans. Y'all been mad since the Bay of Pigs. I get it. How long ago was that? And also supporting the Republican Party, is that it of your best interest now as they are kidnapping your family members? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? And I mean big supporters. The lady, I will vote Donald Trump. I can't believe he's taking my husband. Yes, bye. See you. Sayonara. Adios. You know what I'm saying? Y'all supported for, couldn't even vote for it, but you supported that.
Right.
And now
Openly
those
supported.
people are, they take you. Even one of the Proud Boys, he's Cuban. Bye. Bye. And he, as many chances as he's got. This dude, I had to search for it because that's not what I wanted to say. You still get in trouble. Again, back to my previous statement in the beginning of the show. Some people just need to be punched in the mouth when they do the first offense, because that's part of the reason why they keep doing it, because ain't nobody hit them hard enough. We got that movie clip because it is Movie Monday, y'all. Y'all know what the
Movie
game
Monday.
is on Movie Monday. You listen to the movie, you tell us where that clip came from, what movie it came from, and then if you can put together what the theme is from the clip that's been played, you can take two guesses. So the number here is 504-582-9422, and this is our first movie of Movie Monday. If you'd like to hear it, here you go.
Don't worry. I'm not so petty I throw it out in argument because I'm angry.
I didn't mean it.
Too late. It's embarrassing and it's cruel and it makes me regret sharing so much with you.
There we go. That was your first clue. 504-582-9422. Let me get in these comments right quick. Let's see. Paul is one of our listeners from Michigan. He said he loves when the red hats tell him he has TDS, Trump derangement syndrome. No, y'all have Trump derangement syndrome. Because, like, for real, this dude is telling y'all 3 + 3 is 5, and y'all are nodding your head
and agreeing,
in
like, oh,
agreement.
yeah, it's right, you're right, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are insane. And like I said before, about most people stupid, but y'all super stupid. Because 3 + 3 will never be 4. It'll never be 5.
It'll never be
But
anything
y'all
other than
still,
6.
That dude tell you that that's what it is, and
They
just
like, yeah,
just like Seals, y'all just a classic.
They like they on Family Feud. Good answer, good answer.
Insane.
Like they're crazy.
And then let's see. Mark said, I liked the end when they came out carrying all the different flags. I wish he said, I wish I paid attention to Spanish 1 and 2. You know, so the funniest thing about some of the comments, because I watched quite a bit of the comments last night, because some people were like, I'm not watching this. I'm watching the Turning Point half show. When I looked at some of the footage from the Turning Point half show, it looks like it was Methany and Ben up in there. I mean, meth heads, coked out, cuckoo, or just severely not well taken care of. And if that's the group y'all want to identify with, me, I can't do it. That was crazy.
I didn't even know about the other halftime show.
Oh, yeah. It was a thing. You know, they talk about us creating division.
That was definitely, was definitely.
When y'all are creating
and it was
the
so
division.
intentional. The person that they picked, like, out of everybody, you picked Kid Rock. Kid Rock.
Like I said.
Intentional.
Methany and Ben.
All right.
You're listening to The Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. It's Movie Monday, y'all. 504-582-9422.
Call.
From the campus of Xavier University, WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. A West Suburban St. Charles daycare worker in Illinois is accused of giving chewable laxatives to children 2 and under. One mother is speaking out.
We found out from the director that she had fired her employee because she allegedly was giving them these laxatives and saying that it was candy so that they could get sent home because she was overwhelmed.
Police say 23-year-old Giselle Juarez is charged with attempted aggravated battery and child endangerment. A month-long nurses' strike in New York City may be nearing an end as the union and 3 hospitals say they're moving closer to a deal, but both sides remain divided over pay raises for the 15,000 nurses who've been off the job since early January. And the thriller Send Help topped the weekend box office with $10 million in its second week. Solo Mio followed up second with over $7 million, while indie horror Iron Lung followed with $6 million. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Won't you stay tonight? I want your body close to mine. Let's greet the morning light, making love. And ooh, I wanna be all you'll ever need. Let me please you endlessly, making love.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
I am your co-host, Brandon Adams.
And on the other side of the glass is Jared and Reagan and some other people. I don't know. The people are in the building. But we are back here on this third and final hour of the Front Porch. And I have some special royalty in the building visiting with us this morning. I'm so super excited to have you. Good morning to Queen Select Lauren McLean. How are you this morning?
I'm wonderful. I'm actually already crowned queen.
All right. Queen Lauren
queen.
McLean. Thank you. Thank you. See, listen, we fix our mistakes. Welcome, Sora. How are you this morning?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great to have you here because this has been almost like an act of Congress of getting y'all. We were trying to get all the 3 of y'all together. It didn't work out that way, but it was fine because we have had the representation of the queens and representation of the women crews, which to me right now has to be celebrated and amplified.
Yes.
In the culture that New Orleans is. With the pageantry of social aid and pleasure clubs, the ladies got next, and y'all are coming through in a huge way, and I love it all.
I'm having the time of my life. One of the best experiences I've ever had in my life. I will never forget this experience. It is truly magical, and that is what Mardi Gras is all about.
Absolutely, and you're sharing the magic. And so before we get too far into the season and the season's activities, because y'all, if y'all been, I don't know where y'all been, under a rock or whatever, because it's so much that's happening, feel good things that are happening right now, and the positivity in spite of the things that we know are happening to affect us, and still we spread joy.
Absolutely.
So tell the few listeners who may not know who you are, who you are, who your mama and you people. You know how we do. This is the Front Porch.
So I'm Lauren. You might know me from my large social media platform. You might know me as Lauren the Lawyer. I definitely have a large following. I consider myself to be a little bit popular, but down to the bottom of it, I am just a little girl from New Orleans. Grew up in Gentilly my whole life, and I have been a part of this rich tradition basically my entire life. I've ridden as a princess as a child. I honestly was marching with my dance to school when I was too young.
I keep trying to tell people, they're like, why you don't want to go on a parade? I've been marching all my life. I'm tired.
All my life, I started marching with my dance to school. Then I rode as a princess, and I started riding in Zulu. At the time, the youngest age was 12. Mardi Gras is literally my favorite holiday. Y'all can have Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's. We love Mardi Gras in my household. And then seeing my mom be crowned queen as well. I mean, I say this was a surprise, but I would be lying.
I love, first of all, the legacy of it all, right? And a lot of that, people don't understand why we do things here and how we do things here. And right now, of course, the talk is up again about what's going on, why is it so entertaining, da-da-da-da. There is a magic that happens during Carnival, but there's a magic that is New Orleans. Food, traditions, culture, family traditions really support us in the fact that when you leave, it doesn't leave you. You can take it wherever you go. Now that you have been crowned queen and you come from a long line of royalty, also from a long life of participating in Carnival, how do you share that with the people who follow Lauren the Lawyer, or how do you share with people whose community you're involved in?
Well, I've actually been documenting this entire journey. I love my home. There's no greater city than New Orleans, right? I don't think I'm biased. It's just a fact. There is no place on earth that you can come here and get what you can get out of New Orleans. There are plenty of cities that have good food and nice people, but there is something about New Orleans, and I want to be able to share that with as many people as I can. So I've actually been documenting it. I have these little episodes that I post on my Patreon. I post and talk about it on my social media platforms. When people ask me about it, I get stopped all the time, and people are like, I don't understand. Can you please tell me? I see you're a queen, but what is it? I tell everyone who wants to know. And I want people to understand how rich it is just to be from here, right? And I want people to understand that I am from a magical place, and they should come and experience a little bit of it.
Absolutely. And the greatest show on earth is not the circus. The greatest show, and for free on earth, is Carnival. And Carnival season definitely, you're coming out of winter. The weather impacts us heavily here. But regardless, rain, shine, snow, we rolling.
Yes, right.
Because the joy, it doesn't stop. And this is what we've done for hundreds of years, and we're going to continue to do it. So now, as queen, what are some influences that you've been able to share with young people?
Well, it's been so sweet, like connecting with the pages, because I remember being that little and just looking at the queens and be like, she's so pretty. I hope I could do that one day, right? So definitely like being around the actual younger royalty, because I still consider our pages royalty, right?
Absolutely.
And always remembering, too, that little girl that was in me catching my first bead. The children better watch out tomorrow, because when my float comes rolling, I know a lot of people don't expect the queen's float to throw. I am there to make sure every little girl, every little boy gets something from the queen. That is my plan, because I want to be etched in their memory, because one of those little girls out there are going to be queen one day.
Yes.
And I want her to be like, I want to be a part of her story when she says, I saw Queen Symphony 9, and she was welcoming, she was kind, and I want to be a part of tradition and history as well. Because that's one of the greatest things about Mardi Gras. It's about the fact that it is something that is going to last far beyond us. It was here far before us, and you have to keep the tradition so that there can be a legacy.
Yes.
And so that is what I want, most importantly, to be a part of pushing the legacy forward.
I love that you said that, because we do need we need representation for everybody. And Carnival is the time that you get to see an influx of people who look like you. And we have crews that are adding every year. This is, what year is this for Symphony?
Well, I'm Queen Symphony 9, so the organization has been implemented for 9 years, but I believe this is their 4th year riding.
Okay. And so the route that the people need to be at is what? Where do the people need to be lined up? Where do they need to bring their chair?
So it is the Metairie Parade route. I've been told that the best place to catch it is by the mall, by Lakeside. So grab your chairs, grab your snacks, grab a blanket if it's a little chilly. But definitely come. There's nothing else to do in the city tomorrow. There is nothing else you need to be worried about except for the Creole Symphony.
So you guys are following the traditional Metairie route?
Yes.
Okay. So, again, best place to catch it in front of Lakeside Mall, but also be prepared to catch from the Queen's float.
Absolutely.
As well as the other floats. Now, what is the signature throw?
Symphony bars. And if you get anything from the Queen, it is going to be something you can only get from me. So, of course, I'll be having my signature bead. My symphony bars are not just regular symphony bars. They have my face on it as well.
Okay.
So I have some special things, some surprises that people should look forward to catching directly from me. Well, I can't throw it, but my husband will be right next to me.
Okay,
he'll be able to give it to you.
We love the honeydew. Shout out to the husbands for being where they need to be.
And we putting them to work.
For sure. That is the job. That you signed up for that.
Yes.
What time do y'all parade tomorrow?
6:30.
6:30 in a traditional Metairie route.
Yep. And he's on his flight right now to get here, support his queen.
Now, how have y'all managed that?
It's been interesting because my husband's not from New Orleans.
No.
He's not. He's from San Diego. We met in college, so we're college sweethearts. So he's been in New Orleans a bunch of times. So, of course, when you go away for school and you the resident New Orleans person, of course, he's been to Mardi Gras a million times, but he wasn't expecting nothing like this. Being queen and enjoying Mardi Gras are two very different things. This is work.
Yes.
This is work.
We just had that conversation.
Yeah.
I've been gone a lot. But he understands that this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so he has been extremely supportive because he knows that this is for a short time, and he wants me to do every single thing I want to do. So it has not been easy being on the flight almost every weekend.
I know. That's the piece So we were talking about the preparation for things. So let's come on back to that.
Back in.
We talked about the preparation for the things that we see. Now, in terms of production, I've done stage production. I've done that, right? And the night of, that's not when the planning starts. Things have been going into the works for a very long time. A lot of money.
And Mardi Gras is year-round.
Yeah.
For the people
Year-round.
working it.
Yes.
Year-round.
It doesn't just start January 6th.
Right. There's a lot of money. There's a lot of time that goes in. There's a lot of meetings. Jesus. Yeah. And a lot of managing personalities, because these are people that you're asking to do these things. As the queen and as you, they're looking to you for what it is that you want, but also you having to look for what's the best for everybody. How have you been able to manage that? Because you're still working. Come on.
Absolutely.
I need people to know these are nobody's laying around eating bonbons waiting to be delivered to the stage and poured into their clothes. Managing personalities, managing your career, because you are an attorney. Let's be clear. And family life. How has that been for you to manage? Because that's a lot.
It is a lot. The area of law that I'm in helps me because I'm basically I do family law. I'm a family law trial attorney. Okay. So I don't have a beautiful area of law where people are happy. I'm dealing with people during the worst times of their life. So I'm always in like crisis mode. I put out fires every single day so I can thrive in complete chaos because that is what I do for a living. So at least when it's Mardi Gras, it's magical. And most of the time, everybody is on their best behavior. Most of the time. But whatever they're upset about is nothing compared to, I went to go pick my child up from school today and they were gone. And I want to do an Amber Alert. Like, that's the type of stuff I deal with every day. Wow. So whatever's going on, whoever jewelry fell off their outfit or who's ever upset because the limo wasn't on time, that's kind of nothing to deal with. So that's easy. But I also have my mom who helps me navigate this life.
Hey, Mom.
She's here.
And I literally could have not done this without her. There were so many things that I've learned that she taught me, things I would have never, ever known, like proper gloves. the length, the color, what is supposed to match, what is not supposed to match. I mean, every single thing I've been guided by her, and she handles a lot for me in New Orleans when I'm not here. Ripping and running. Her job is not done yet.
Right.
But my mom, my husband for being supportive, and just naturally, I know how to deal with crisis. So it's nothing. It's nothing compared to what I really deal with. February 2nd, I just had a birthday.
Aquarius, and we are in the season. So, yes.
I'm a Mardi Gras baby.
Listen,
You're a Mardi Gras baby.
I had a Mardi Gras baby, so I totally understand. Right now, this is like I told somebody, I was like, this hell week, because next week,
we are in deep ground.
We're about to be going through it.
Drink y'all water.
What are some things that you would share with our listening audience for parade goers? Because you've been a parade goer, you've been in a parade. A lot of people don't understand there's levels to this.
It is.
You kind of have to train for Mardi Gras.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't mean that funny. I mean that seriously. You kind of have to train yourself with all of the different stimuli that you're going to be inundated with. Food, crowds, alcohol, and other things for people. And not just managing yourself, managing
the kids
them.
and the kids.
And the children around you.
Yes.
What are some advice that you can give for parade goers or just the people who are visiting the city? Because we for real need people to understand. Please don't get out the day of and decide you're going to take it to the head. Because we don't want to carry you home. We want to be outside.
Absolutely. It is a marathon, not a sprint. Pace yourself. This is not the time to try new liquor. Stick with what you know. Whatever your body tells you it likes, that's what you need to drink while you're here. Don't try anything new.
Yes.
Get in a lot of water. Stay vigilant. Realize that, yes, the people of New Orleans are amazing, wonderful, best people on earth. But guess what? We're not the only ones here.
No.
And there are people who have come to this city during this time, and they are looking for you. They're looking for you to not be on top of things. Be safe. Be safe. And this is a happy time of year. If somebody step on your foot, it's all right. Don't wear your good shoes out. You know, be cute, but it's Mardi Gras. Be comfortable.
The baby's going to be walking like fresh-born cats. Little feet and legs just going to be just a wobbling. And it's like, I've just seen this new resurgent, like people deciding to wear high heels to parades, which to me, I cannot wrap my mind around it, because the walk from wherever you parked is enough. But when you add the crowds and people hustling and shuffling, that just doesn't sound like a good time. And so if you have your uncomfortable shoes on, you're going to make yourself uncomfortable and you're going to annoy us. Don't do that.
It's a lot of walking. If you're trying to get your steps in, you are going to get them in. Wear comfortable shoes. Be cute. But make it make sense, right? You want to be focused on having a good time. When your feet hurt, you can't think about anything else.
Nothing. Your eyes crossed.
Exactly.
You done about had enough in the wrong shove one way or the other way with somebody trying to get bees, then we got to fight.
Yep.
We just don't need that at all. We do not want, it's a family time. We want to get out and have fun. We also don't want to have to leave early because somebody has done something to themselves or others. So, yes, please heed that advice. So, Cam Jones says, your mom has shared your queendom. She's on with us every day from L.A. Cam, are you coming down this go-around? Because she's definitely been invested in seeing, as we all have, been seeing this journey. And this year, feeling like a more normal carnival, because when COVID happened, I think for the last few years, we've been kind of nervous about being outside. Like, I don't know if somebody's going to be sick, or I don't know, like, especially our elders, we don't want anybody to get sick, so we're hyper vigilant. Not that we should relax so far that we're not doing anything, but this feels a little less angst filled, because the previous years after COVID, it was like you waiting for them to say y'all got to go back inside again.
I don't ever see a time where Mardi Gras is getting canceled, especially when we paraded right after Katrina. If it wasn't canceled, then I don't see what will ever cancel Mardi Gras.
Who wants that?
Not me.
Who wants that? I hope nobody does. Now, you said Patreon, and you said have other things. Where can people follow your journey and be prepared for the additional pieces?
So you can follow my social media platforms. You can follow my main page, which is Lauren_the_lawyer. I also have a page designated for Queens, so it would just be Queen Symphony 9, and 9 is in Roman numerals. But they usually get posted on both pages. So either one you follow. If you want a little extra, if you want a little more than just Queen stuff, definitely follow Lauren the Lawyer. I have a Patreon, which is where I'm putting the episodes of basically what I've been documenting. That is on my Patreon. And the name of that Patreon is Serving Scandalous, because that's the YouTube channel I have with my husband. That's a long story. It's a long story.
You're going to have to come back and tell us about, what now?
We had a TV show about, so long story short, very long story short, I was offered a TV show.
We got time.
I was offered a TV show. I turned it down, and I told my husband, I was like, why don't we just do this together? If you met my husband, you would be like, Lauren, why would you ask him this? He is so like behind the scenes type of person, but he loves me, and he was like, okay, let's do it. So I asked him, would he be willing to serve people on my cases for the show? We were supposed to have a 10-episode season. We only have 8 because a drink was thrown on him, and he refused to serve anymore.
Yeah, he's not upset. Like he's
not wrong.
He is a better man than me.
He saved his freedom because we've been saying this a while. People are not accustomed to get punched in the face because of their behavior. Do you have a little while longer?
I do.
Wonderful. We're going to take this break, y'all. Stay tuned to the Front Porch here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat, brought to you by FidelityWealthManagement.com. After years of corporate boards diversifying, there's one group of people that are seeing a spike in hiring: white men. Bloomberg Equality reporter Jeff Green says that despite the larger DEI pullback across big companies, this shift might be because of a different reason.
The emphasis is on people who are CEOs or former CEOs. They're looking for that expertise, and over the last 5 years, that has been less emphasized. When you go for diverse candidates, you're just, by definition, they are much less likely to have been a CEO.
While the rise in adding white men as board members isn't related to the greater DEI pullback in the corporate world, it does highlight how a lack of diversity historically in big businesses is still having an impact on hiring today. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
Time is valuable. That's why Lowe's Blueprint Takeoffs turn blueprints into quotes faster. Bring us your plans, and we'll generate itemized material lists to make quoting easier so you can get back to building. Plus, at the Lowe's Pro Desk, you get access to thousands of building materials not sold in store. And when your order's ready, we'll deliver everything to the job site. Improving is easy at Lowe's.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
Hey, this is D. Riley from the 90s Hits R&B Jams. Make sure you listen to WBOK 1230 AM every Saturday night from 7 until 9 p.m. I'll be giving you the best R&B jams from the 90s. That's right, all your favorites and more. With me, D. Riley, your host of the 90s Hits, right here on WBOK 1230 AM. Or listen online at WBOK1230.com. WBOK, the station you listen to longer.
Tired of the impersonal, one-size-fit-all style of banking? You deserve a bank that delivers exceptional service and personalized attention to your needs. That's the Home Bank Standard. Since 1908, Home Bank has been a trusted financial partner for businesses and families because we go the extra mile to help you reach your goals. See for yourself why Home Bank is good for business, good for life. Stop by any New Orleans area location or find out more at home24bank.com. Home Bank, member FDIC.
Life Care provides valuable whole life insurance to cover final expenses such as medical bills, burial costs, and unpaid debt. A final expense insurance policy is fast, easy, affordable life insurance that's available to anyone between the ages of 50 and 80. No medical exams, no lengthy questionnaires, and no waiting period. The application process is quick and easy. You can even apply without having to undergo a medical examination. Just answer a few questions and we'll do the rest. With the average funeral cost skyrocketing to $11,000 and Social Security only paying $255, you need simple, affordable peace of mind for you and your whole family. Don't leave behind unpaid expenses that, if left unattended, will burden your family tremendously. Benefits include a guaranteed premium that will never increase, a guaranteed cash value, and a guaranteed death benefit that can never decrease. To find out how you can get final expense insurance with a guaranteed lifetime rate lock, call LifeCare at 800-571-9955. That's 800-571-9955. 800-571-9955.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here from WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
I'm your co-host, Brandon Adams.
And on the other side of the glass, everybody's here. Jared, Jayla, Reagan, I don't know, somebody else over there. Hey, y'all. But we are still here with Queen Lauren McLean. We got some more conversations we're going to have.
Queen Symphony 9.
Since we got the time, we're going to go ahead and use it. Couple of different paths for us to go. But the first one, you said some things about your mom being your support and also assisting you, guiding, having walked in the steps of a queen and having that as a pathway for you. Sounds like some things, etiquette-wise, soft skills or extended soft skills. There's some etiquette behind being a part of a royal court, and most people don't know that there are rules to things. I mean, there's rules to everything, but they don't know. They see the pageantry, and that's where it stops. That's the entertainment. That's it. It's so pretty, and most people gravitate toward things like that because they want to be a part of it. It makes them feel good.
Mm-hmm.
But there are levels and rules and processes and procedures, all of that stuff. Can you share with us a little bit of, and I want to say right and wrong way, but some of the things that are not obvious to people who are not a part?
I'll tell you the hardest things that are for me because they're not natural, right? Like, for instance, no selfies. Normally when people see you, especially because I naturally get recognized a lot because of how many, my social media platform, when people see me, they'll, pull out, it's natural to be like, let's take a pic. If I'm in my queen capacity, I cannot take selfies. I can only take head-on shots. That's one thing people don't know.
Okay.
So I'm never alone. I always have attendants with me. So someone will say, oh, let me take that photo for you. But it's normally natural to be like, hey, girl,
right.
pose.
Right.
Another thing that's not natural, not touching. When you take a photo with somebody, it's natural to wrap your arm around them or can't touch anyone. that's not natural.
That. Yeah. I didn't, because that is, unless I don't like you.
Right, like it's
right.
this, but
especially like being from New Orleans.
Right.
We're huggers. We're huggers like when we take
Yes,
pictures.
we are.
Like we're huggers when we take
it's
pictures.
unnatural to stand there with my arms down by my side.
Right.
I have to constantly try to remember, do not wrap my arm around someone.
Right.
So many
So
rules.
can they touch you?
No.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's odd. It's not natural, especially with, just who we are. It's not natural. So many things. Colors, rules, crowns. I only wear white to symphony events, or if the court, unless the crew doesn't have royalty, I can wear white. That's why I wear white to pyros.
Okay.
Other than that, I only wear white to symphony events. I do not wear my crown to any other cruise event if they have royalty. Okay. Normally, visiting royalty will wear a pin or their sash. So that's
noticed that.
You've noticed that, right? We all have our crowns, but we don't wear them often, unless you're either invited to, or unless you're going somewhere where there's no current royalty. But yeah, it's a lot of rules. It's a lot of pantyhose.
Well, we have pantyhose as a
yeah,
like
I've worn so many this time though, because I normally wear for rituals for AKA.
That's what I'm saying. We can't get away from the pantyhose in God. Most women groups, because I'm an Eastern Star as well, can't get away from a slip and pantyhose. A lot of people don't really know what slips are. Foundation. Foundation. You know, Krause, third floor. People don't know about that. However, these are things that a lot of people don't get. These are the conversations that happen intergenerationally. Your grandmothers. Baby, where you going with that loose booty? Hello? Yeah, I know this listening audience knows what I'm talking about. But I didn't know that there were specific things that had to be adhered to, which makes sense because then it doesn't make it feel like people just pulling rules out the sky. Because that can feel, I guess, cumbersome if you don't know. But for me, I didn't know. Now I know. Don't try. But I usually don't try to get close to people who have all the stuff because that looks like a lot.
It is. My collar is beautiful as it is.
But heavy.
We were miserable the entire ball. It was horrible, heavy, uncomfortable. It's huge. And it's so crazy. We tried it on the day before and we were perfectly fine. But our captain, Larry Nelson, he puts lights on our collars. We didn't have the battery pack with it the night before. Made a complete difference. The entire time, I was shaking the entire time I was on the stage. It was that uncomfortable.
And they have those wires underneath your arms that cut like,
it was horrible. The king and I, and then our heads were hurting because also he has a lot of hair. He has a lot.
He has a lot.
So when you put that headpiece on,
Symphony 9, yes. I'll see you this week, friend.
He has a lot of hair.
Yes, he does.
So when we put those headpieces on, it's like a helmet. And when you're not used to your head being snug like that, so our heads were hurting. We were in pain, and then afterwards we had to take pictures, and we were not happy. We were not happy because we were in pain.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Everybody wants to put it on, and literally put it on.
Yeah,
and that's a lot. But again, a lot of people see all the glitz and glamour. There's responsibility.
Absolutely.
And there are tasks that maybe you don't want you outside of the shine.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't really consider that.
I mean, everyone wants to say and do and be a part of it, but nobody wants to do the work and all that is necessary to keep this thing rolling. It takes a lot to make sure that Mardi Gras is still going to be here 100 years from now, right? So when you commit to something like this, you have to be ready to do the work. And that's why I'm so glad that I have the support system that I had, because not living here anymore, when I said yes to this, I knew that I would absolutely have a major responsibility. And I want people to understand that when you accept a role like this, it comes with everything that you sign up for, the good, the bad, the ugly, right? And we have to, most of all, remember to be gracious, right? Because when people finally do get a chance to touch, hug, feel royalty, you want people to remember you in the way you want to be remembered, right? And it carries a lot of responsibility. So even when I was like really, really hurting after my ball, anybody who wanted to take a picture, I took it.
Yeah.
And then, but at some point, our captain had to take our collars off of us because we wear them on the parade, and he doesn't want anything to happen to him. So there is a cutoff point where he's like, get out your costume, get out your collar, go put your second outfit on. And of course, when I changed my clothes, I came back and did all more photos. Yeah. But it was the type of pain that even though you take it off, you don't feel
it's not immediate relief. Yeah, it's not immediate relief.
And we said that night that we were never going to put those collars on again because they're attached to the float.
Okay,
we're crazy. We're doing a photo shoot. We're doing a photo shoot tomorrow morning.
Oh, well, Pictures will be beautiful.
Yeah, this is our last chance.
It's just some
and we want
BC
smoke
cherry.
photos.
That's nice. So people, do not be mad at Lauren that she didn't hug you back. Now y'all understand.
There are rules to
There are rules to these
Yeah.
things.
I do my best. I wouldn't be the awesome attorney that I am if I didn't know how to tap dance on the line of breaking the rules.
Yeah, yeah.
So I try not to cross the line, but sometimes you just got to get right on the line because sometimes things are just necessary, right? And there's just, like, for instance, when I was at the ball, I have to show you this picture. One of the pages, she just ran up to me, ran into my arms, and I just scooped her up, and I forgot where I was, and I was holding her, and we were rocking back and forth, but there was never a time where I wasn't going to wrap my arms around her, right?
That's
so,
a kid.
sometimes rules are meant to be broken.
Yeah. And I love that, one, the gracious piece of it. I appreciate you saying that if you want to be remembered as being someone who is kind, you have to be kind. And also just recognize that you're dealing with people. And people, life is life. Life is not the same for everybody. So recognizing that, I appreciate you saying being gracious is a part of it. And I'm glad to, children, if you had rebuffed the kid, that might have hurt my feelings.
That was tough.
They're excited. They're seeing you and all your things. And yes, that is wonderful. And I am super excited that you're going to be going on your ride on tomorrow. But yes, the responsibility of it all. Everybody wants to glitz and glam. And I remember literally being little. Heavy is the head.
Yeah.
Where's the crown?
My mom talked to me. She was like, "Are you going to wear your headpiece on the floor, or are you going to wear your crown?" Both of them could be painful, but that headpiece is no joke. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna wear it.
Okay.
I'm gonna wear it because this is the last chance I get to wear it. Mm-hmm. And I'm literally gonna leave here, go get some headache medicine.
BC Cherry.
Yes.
Instant working.
I'm gonna text her before hours ahead of time, already letting it kick in. Have some with me if I need to take some more. But I'm gonna have that helmet on because it feels like a helmet. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have it on and I'm gonna be smiling.
Yeah, I love that, and I love that that you all are another parade of not just women, but a parade that are recognizing our contributions to Carnival, but also it's another crew that's growing and growing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We definitely need to see representation, and especially now.
Mm-hmm.
Now you work in family law, and we're gonna go pivot this way. With working in family law and with the things that are happening right now, how do we get to the point that we are taking care of at least the kids? Because we're not doing a good job as adults. We don't look good as a unit.
Honestly, no one wins in my area of law, right? And the children are the most affected only because their lives are changing drastically, right? Under family law, custody cases are one thing, but mostly is divorces, and their lives are about to change. And when your parents hate each other right now, it's not really great for anyone. And when you're hurt, you're trying to hurt the other person. And then when your parents have to show up and still be your mom or dad at the end of the day after just fighting all day in court, I don't really know what that looks like when they go home to their children at night. I can only hope and pray that they can still show up as their full selves as parents. But I know that's not the truth because sometimes I have to have children interviewed. And I don't want to have to drag your child to court. And because sometimes I don't trust either one of them. I feel like, we're going to get down to the meat and potatoes because I feel like you're just giving me vegetables. And sometimes I have to bring your child down here so I can get down to the bottom of it because children are going to tell on you.
Correct.
Tell the truth.
Correct.
So sometimes I have to because I have to know what's going on here. And if I can't trust mom or dad, I will ask your child. So it's a sad situation, but that is how kind of like what I do to try to help to make sure I'm on the right side of things. Sometimes I have to let the child tell it. I don't want to, but if I feel like mom and dad are lying to me, I'm not going to be a part of foolishness.
Because mom and dad are trying to win.
Exactly.
And in this particular case, at the end of it all, like you said, there's no winner. As lives changed, marriage ended, kids' lives adjusted. And
sometimes you want to uproot the children. Some people move on to new relationships or, job opportunities, and they want to take the child and move to another place across the country. And depending on what side I'm on, I'm either going to help facilitate that or I'm going to put a stop to it.
That is a lot. That is a lot going on. Yeah, no, we got to get into this reality show. Patreon?
No,
only?
Serving Scandalous is on YouTube. So, like I said, my husband signed up just for the show to do my servings. We were supposed to have 10 episodes, only made it to 8 because he had a drink thrown on him and refused to film. But the name of the show is called Serving Scandalous. So when we decided to air it on YouTube, we started a Patreon for it as well to give some behind the scenes
Give me
of
that
it.
name one more time.
Serving Scandalous.
Serving Scandalous.
And since I already had the Patreon for it, that's where I've been putting all of my documentation of being queen. But yeah, if you want just some wildness.
Oh yeah, you got something recently. You put something up 3 days ago. So cool. All right, yeah, I can see it for sure. I'm gonna put the link to your page into the chats online. So those of you who are interested in seeing it, because this looks like some real good stories.
Yeah, I'm looking like I might have to go catch. Look, one of these days when I'm not doing nothing, I'm gonna have to go watch this.
Because it really, I'm fascinated by the law. Actually, in high school, my intent, you put your intended vocation, an attorney. I want to be a tax attorney.
What?
Yeah, I have a degree in accounting. I was an accountant.
Really? My worst class in law school, tax law.
No,
horrible.
My husband isn't still in accounting. I did eight years. I was in accounting 8 years, and I was like, no, I know how to do it. I don't love it, but that was my original goal because I like to see how things work by the rules that are set before me. If I know the rules, I know what I need to do. And as long as you keep the rules as the rules, don't move them. Once you see a certain behavior and go, no, you can't do that. That doesn't work for me. But once I know what the parameters are, I'm good to go. And that's what my interest in law was. But decided no about that. But I am fascinated with people and nuances of how some people use the little niche areas for justice and some use it to finagle right being done. But practicing, what has been your most favorite, I guess, or what do you enjoy about practicing?
Ooh. Winning.
Hey.
I ain't mad at it at all.
I have a competitive spirit. I like to win. I like that I get to, this is an area of law that I also get to have a lot of kind of messy fun.
Okay.
I get to have a lot of messy fun. The serious work as a trial attorney, I'm a fool when I tell you. I got kicked out of court once. You want that story?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. So I was representing a father. He was a single father. And when I say single father, I really mean the definition of mother nowhere to be found, which is kind of like odd.
It's not. As much as people like to say that, it's a lot of single
nowhere to be
fathers.
found, though?
Yeah.
Well, she was nowhere to be found.
Yeah, it happened.
So we're in Dallas. She moved to Vegas to basically be a high-price escort.
Okay.
And just disappeared.
Yikes.
Well, now she wants to come back. And so he was kind of just like, well, now this baby is like 10 years old now. He don't know his mama. And so he was like, well, I just need to make sure that, she's, their child's protected. And so she started cutting up real bad. And I was like, you want me to put on child support? And he was like, yeah, just, spank her a little bit. So then I started to do some digging into her income because she told the court she was unemployed. But I subscribed to her OnlyFans.
Yikes.
I was like, let's see how you make your money. So I played it in court and the judge was like, Lauren, get out. I didn't care. She sent me a ruling later that day and I had won.
Get out, but you got the ruling.
Why'd you get put out for showing her OnlyFans? Like, was it I'm about to say, was it that raunchy?
You remember when we was little kids and they used to wheel the TV into the classroom? Yeah. That's what I did. I wheeled the TV into the classroom and I was like, I just want to give you some viewers discretion. She was like, okay. And then I hit play and I mean, it was very explicit. And so I didn't stop. That was the thing. I was waiting for her attorney to object, but he didn't. So I just kept going and kept going. And so she's looking at him like, do you not know the proper objection? And so she was like, Lauren, cut it. And I was like, well, I'm trying to establish her income. She makes money. And then, we got into some of the nitty-gritty of what was going on in the video. She was like, okay, leave. And I packed up my things And I got a ruling that afternoon that I had won. So I think that's one of the best days ever.
You were an Aquarius for real.
And my client loved every second of it.
The stick to the facts. Emotions
every
are not
second of it.
needed.
Yeah, I know he was probably in his glory while he was doing that.
Oh yeah, I mean, and a lot of being a trial attorney is very performative, right? People love the show. A lot of people just want to feel like you got their back, right? So that's the fun part about it, right? Because, of course, the trial skills, knowing the law to me is the bare minimum, being a trial attorney. You have to be way better at everything else, too. Great storyteller, knowing your audience, knowing your judge, right? Knowing how to relate to a jury if you're having a jury trial. I'm making my business to know all 14 of the judges that I practice in front of, right? I have my friends follow them on Facebook. I like to know their business because people make decisions based upon who they are, right?
Correct.
So I want to know. I want to know who's married. I want to know who's single. I want to know who has children. There was a judge that had a special needs child. Most attorneys didn't know that. But that was important for me so that if I was ever in their court, I knew how they felt about this because there's certain challenges that come with that, right? So I make it my business to know my judges. And so the business side of it, I take it extremely seriously, but there's a fun side of it. And I take full advantage. Have you seen the video of on my page where I served this lady at church?
No, ma'am.
Oh yeah.
So where can we find this episode?
That's just one of my random videos on social media.
That is hilarious.
I think it's pinned on my TikTok about the day I served her at church.
I'm gonna have to go to your
I'm
TikTok.
wearing pink.
I am following you on Instagram, but I'm not following you on TikTok. So I'm gonna have to.
I don't know if it's on Instagram, but it's pinned.
Okay.
It's pinned on TikTok. It's a great
hilarious.
video.
Is it the same? Is the same handle on all your socials?
All of them. Lauren_the lawyer. That's a good one because I was serving a mistress. At church. Isn't that so ironic?
That is interesting because people stupid. Y'all. Queen.
Yes.
Symphony 9. Lauren McLean. I am excited for your ride on tomorrow, and thank you for joining us here on the Front Porch. Of course, you have an open invitation to come on back, share with us about what's going on certain scandals.
Come back Friday and tell us about your ride.
And also let us know about the things that Symphony is doing in community, because I know that there is a contribution in community piece leg to of your queendom. So thank you for joining us here on the Front Porch. Y'all, we're going to take this break. You're listening to the Front Porch here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Starting off a new work week, we are expecting to be into the 70s all week, and also more days with fog in the mornings as that humidity is starting to increase. Today, we'll see partly cloudy skies, highs between the low 70s to the mid 70s, and then we're expecting a midweek chance for rain on Wednesday, but then watching for this weekend as we could see potential storms for Saturday. Still working out the timing and details. For the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
It's Off the Top with Norman Robinson on WBOK 1230 AM.
In plain view for all to see, during a peaceful protest in Minneapolis, Minnesota, they gunned down a helpless man in broad daylight and then attempted to tell us that we didn't see what we saw. In fact, we sure as hell did see Border Patrol police slam VA nurse Alex Preddy to the ground, gang up on him like a pack of wild rabid dogs, beat and shoot him to death after they disarmed him. Preddy, a U.S. citizen, was not a threat. Video recording showed him only attempting to help an unidentified woman who was being thrown around by the Border Patrol goons like she was a rag doll. Preddy had been recording the incident with his cell phone. While Preddy lay dying, the Trump administration, without empathy or sensitivity regarding the tragedy and prior to an investigation, immediately began spreading the false narrative that Preddy approached the officers with a gun in his hand with intent to harm law enforcement. The video of the encounter clearly shows that Preddy was holding a phone, not a gun. The officers did find a gun in his waistband. It's not against the law to carry a concealed handgun in Minnesota if you have a license. There's no evidence that he ever reached for the weapon, which incidentally was already in police custody before they shot him. This was the second fatal shooting by immigration police, who 3 weeks earlier shot and killed 37-year-old Renee Good, also a U.S. citizen. She was shot inside her car as she tried to drive away from Border Patrol. The White House called the deadly shooting justifiable, alleging she attempted to run over the officers. The video tells a different story. Both tragedies have drawn widespread outrage, with citizens and lawmakers from both sides of the aisle calling for an investigation. The two shooters involved in the killing of the VA nurse have now been placed on leave. Gregory Bovino, the man heading Border Patrol, has been removed from his position. There are also calls for the resignation of Homeland Security Chief Kristi Noem. This crisis, ladies and gentlemen, demonstrates the dangerous situation faced by all of us at the hands of an incompetent, mendacious White House administration that would seemingly run a mile to tell a lie rather than just walk across the street to tell the truth. 2 innocent people are dead, a nation grieves, many of us are angry, even some Republicans are fed up. Maybe it's time to put a stop to this deadly foolishness perpetrated by thugs wearing masks, masquerading as law enforcement. This is Norman Robinson, Off the Top.
Hey everybody, it's Graylin Bryant Banks.
And Kimber White Dupree.
From the Front Porch.
Some combos are too good to miss. Now you can pull up a chair to the Front Porch anytime.
Just search WBOK Media and subscribe to the Front Porch Podcast.
Download, share, and hit us with a 5-star rating because New Orleans culture deserves to be heard loud and clear.
Welcome to Chemical of the Month from the community scientist and Rise St. James. This month's focus is polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, or PAHs, formed when fuels like oil, gas, wood, or trash are burned. These chemicals can enter the air we breathe and settle into our soil and water. Many PAHs are known carcinogens, adding to the health burdens faced by communities living near industry. Learn how to protect your health at risestjames.org.
This is The Law in Your Legacy. I'm attorney Pete Hamilton.
I'm attorney Ryan Hamilton.
If you had $1 million, would you leave it to an 18-year-old?
Hopefully not, but that's exactly what can happen with a simple will. The money goes straight to your kids when they hit the legal age, no guardrails.
A trust lets you control when and how they receive their inheritance. You can set ages, milestones, or even make sure they finish school first.
Give them security, not a spending spree.
This is not legal advice. That's just a tip brought to you by Liberty Bank and Trust. For more information, go to libertybank.net or contact us at 504-915-5016.
Transform your bathroom with the beautiful quality of Bath Planet. As a trusted leader in bathroom renovation, Bath Planet has earned the Good Housekeeping Seal, a symbol of quality and consumer confidence for over 100 years. Get half off installation or 18 months with no interest and no payments. Whether it's tub replacement, a shower replacement, or a tub-to-shower conversion, Bath Planet makes your custom bath fast, easy, and affordable. Here's how it works. 1. Call to schedule your free, no-obligation consultation. 2. Our design experts come to you with real samples to customize your dream bath. 3. Our certified installers complete the transformation in as little as 1 day. And right now, for a limited time, you can upgrade your bathroom for 50% off installation or choose 18 months with no interest and no payments. But you need to call now. This special offer is only available by calling 800-981-8177. That's 800-981-8177. Call 800-981-8177 right now before the offer ends.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
I am your co-host, Brandon Adams.
And on the other side of the glass is the whole kid and caboodle. I mean, everybody is here just about. Yeah. It is our final segment of the Front Porch on this Movie Monday. Of course, we played one movie because we've been having company and great conversation. So we don't get an answer to it. It's all good. You know, tomorrow's Tribute Tuesday, so it's fine. It's been great having you here.
I appreciate it.
We really have been having a good old funky time.
we did. This was a good one.
For sure. And for those of you, again, as a reminder, we are going to be at Crew of Music tonight.
Crew of Music tonight.
And then at Gyros at 2033 Ames. I think it's Ames Boulevard. See, that's sad. I live over there.
You had it on your. Let's go look. You have it on your page.
It's not. I'm not doing good as a West Banker. I live on. My life is on the East Bank still. However, I'm trying to be a good community member. Take your time with me. Be kind to me as I learn new places across the river, y'all. Give me some time. Give me some
2033 Ames Boulevard.
There we go. 2033 Ames Boulevard. We're going to say hi to Miss Rose and the good old people over at Gyros. Listen up and make sure you're listening because we'll be at another spot on Wednesday because we, of course, will be celebrating the Crew of 90. Mm-hmm. We've had Queen Zetta Gabriel on the show as well. So now we're doing pretty good on seeing the Queens and having them come on. But Carnival season is not over yet. We have more to come.
And like you said earlier, man, big shouts out to these female crews. I'm a member of Zulu, but man, yesterday Femme Fatale had a
rich aunties,
beautiful ride, man. Beautiful ride. Shouts out to them. I will be in the Crew of Athena as one of the DJs this upcoming Sunday. So shouts out to KOA. Always a good time with the ladies of KOA. So man, big shout out to all of these crews that are doing their thing. Again, I've said it. Y'all do not understand how much time and effort it takes to put on these parades, these balls, these extravaganzas. So cut these people some grace, allow these people to do their thing, and just come out and have a good time. Mardi Gras is in full swing.
Yeah, we here.
We don't have an off day until Ash Wednesday. Every day there's a parade up until Ash Wednesday from now on.
Listen, I have made different connections with people because I know I'm going to meet Ander Carnival Day. After y'all pass from where I am, Carnival Day, I'm just going to walk. I'm going to walk till I land in a place. I'm going to chill there a little while and then walk and go to the next place. For real, because Carnival is your time that you get to see people you have not seen in a long time. And if you tried to coordinate it, you would not. You would not be able to do it.
I honestly can say I never want to see Carnival from the ground again.
No?
Never. Oh. Like, after seeing the sea of people, man, there's no other joy for me. Mm-hmm. Like, Mardi Gras Day, I will never, ever, as long as the Lord allows me breath in my body and good health, I never want to see Mardi Gras Carnival Day from the ground. I always want to be riding. Like, I love it. I love to see the sea of people. I love to see the people. Hey, throw me something. All your people, all your friends getting to see you, excited to see you. So that's my high. Like, I love it. I love it.
I have ridden once. Mm-hmm. I rode with Femme Fatale 2023. Mm-hmm. And it was great. It was great. I don't have to do it again, though. Not because I didn't have a good time. It's just a lot to take in. And from the ground, I can manage it a little differently. But it was fun. I had a wonderful time. Again, the rich aunties do not disappoint.
Yeah, they came to play last night.
Yeah, they really, just from the smiles, and they were heavy on the throws, too. I mean, nice stuff.
I walked away with 3 big old bags of stuff yesterday. Thank y'all, rich aunties. Y'all showed me love.
Yes, and shout out to Dr. Rainey, also the executive board of Femme Fatale. Dr. Rainey did join us on the front porch and share with us like the inception and what it took to create and who her influences were on creating, working and creating the crew. And now they're like at 2,000 people. I remember
2,700.
I remember when they had their first parade. I was coaching the cheerleaders the dance team at Baby Ben, and we walked in that first parade. It was nice then, and it was 2013 if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice then. I remember the buzz about it. People were like really excited, and the women who were working together to get it started or get things happening. I just remember how happy and supported they all felt. And now we're in 2026, over 2,700
people.
2,700 people working in tandem.
And all women, man. Shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to y'all, man.
Do they qualify as a super crew?
Oh, yeah. They definitely a super crew.
Yeah, I love every bit of it and just the detail and care that they take with each other. They, Dr. Rainey, the thing that stuck with me is like they have a section where they all call a certain number of people so that everybody gets a phone call. That right there means that you want everybody to go along. You want everybody to be included, and that's action of your ideas just happening throughout the crew. So shouts out to the ladies.
Yes.
And y'all got next. For sure, I want to thank all of you for giving us 3 hours of your life that you will never get back. And thank you for sharing your kind words and also engaging with us. We'll be back here tomorrow for Trivia Tuesday. So make sure you are locked in here on 107.1 FM and 12:30 a.m. We're on 2 stations.
Oh, okay.
Yes, how about that? Well, y'all, we're going to get on out this thing. We are in the heavy portion of Mardi Gras.
Deep Gras.
Yes.
That's what it's called, Deep Gras.
Brandon, thank you so much for
Man,
joining me.
thank
and
you,
I look
Kimber.
forward.
Listen, I've been supposed to be here. We've had these conversations numerous times, but thank the Lord.
You're
now
here, you made it, and you'll be back.
Yeah, I'm here.
That's all I need
I will
to
be
know.
every time you have me. I'll be here.
There we go. Y'all make sure that you take care of yourselves, practice random acts of kindness, and do something nice for somebody else because it's a nice thing to do. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
And I was your co-host, Brandon Adams.
And on the other side of the glass is Jared. We will see y'all tomorrow on Trivia Tuesday right here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long. Have a great day.